my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling.
Hey, hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. What's going on out there? To all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, and my tea leaf readers. What's your tea? What's your tea? What is your tea? It's another glorious day, my darlings, and I'm sure you have all of your crumpets together because, darling, it's time to dish tea. I know you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat. What's happening? What you know, no good, babies. What you know, no good, honey. Listen, it's going to be one of them shows, baby. It's going to be one of those days because we got a lot to talk about. I need y'all to let me know if I'm breaking up or carrying on because I don't know why. It's something in my apartment or something, but for the last few weeks, we've been dealing with an unstable damn connection over here, okay? And right now, it was just fine. Now we're saying that it's fair, unstable. It's just doing all this blocky shit. And I don't understand what's going on, okay? Hey, what's happening, Miss Juana? Okay, it's in the building. What's up, baby? So, yeah, so y'all let me know if I'm blotchy or if I start to get broken up and carrying on and this, that, and the other. I got everybody coming in soon. My co-hosts, Aunt Nikki and Big Red are both going to be here. And things of that nature. Just that, hey, everybody's doing some things, and they told me they were going to be running late because they're out and about. Red and his wife done took a late dinner. So they're trying to get all that together. So they'll be in after dinner and stuff is concerned. And they're trying to have some me time and all of that. And so you know what's going on, honey. Aunt Nikki's out. She's Instacarting and carrying on, trying to get the household together. So, we got all that and going on and things of that nature. I'm here putting it all together, baby. You know what? Can I talk to you for a minute? Because I don't know what this is about being over 50, but sweethearts, the last few days, it has been feeling as if I have just been exhausted. And I know I picked up some weight. So let me start there. So I've got to get into a regimen. I've been talking about it, but we are now into June. This is the third day of June. We are halfway through the fucking year, y'all. Okay. What was the new year? Remember when we just said Happy New Year and carrying on? I told y'all, you blink, it's going to be summertime. Now, what is it? It is summertime, right? Blink again, the kids going to have to go back to school in a minute, honey. That's at the end of August. Okay, and then when you blink again, honey, it's going to be what? Time for Christmas, honey. We got to stop putting, they're going to have Christmas shit everywhere, right? So that there is that. Oh, wow. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you for that. Look at that. Come on, children. You're the second one who's done that, Wanda. I appreciate you for that so much. Thank you. So here we are halfway through the year. Now, I'm not worried about a summer body and carrying on because I love my body, honey. Even though I know my flaws or the things that we consider to be flaws and all this, that, and the third. However, I love being a big guy and carrying on. It's just that because I'm older, I can't be this big, okay? I need to get back down to be at 290, which is just up under 300, of course. And right there is where I function at my optimum, okay? I function well now, but I need to be at my optimum. So now we're going to start the regimen to where a year from now, I want to say, hey, okay, we've done this. And I want to get to a point where I can keep it off. You know what I mean? but I know it's been difficult for me. When I started gaining the weight, I'm gaining in 20-pound increments over a year. Okay, it's in a year's time. So while I was in school, I was burning the candle at both ends. So I was eating a lot of candy trying to stay awake. Okay, and it wasn't working. Okay. Plus, you know, y'all know I've had the gastric sleeve. 9 years ago? No, actually, no, 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years ago next. 10 years ago, August 21st, 2012 was when I had my gastric, and I had the gastric sleeve. So over the time, I had lost 200 pounds. Okay, well, I done gained almost half of it back. I gained 80. Okay, so I've got to get that back off. I'm still not as big as I once was, honey, because I was almost 500 pounds at one point. You know, now I'm at 380, and I need to be down at 290. Okay, so that I can, you know, absolutely enjoy what it is to be that way. I like buying clothes at the smaller sizes and carrying on. You know, I love being my optimum. If I had my fairy tale weight would be a waist 38. But as I'm looking at that, I look anorexic at 38 waist now. Okay, now. But I like being 42s and 44s. Up in there, yeah, baby. A 42, 44-inch waist is sitting on your sister, honey, okay? So because of that, now I'm back up to, you know, 46s, you know, basically a 46, sometimes a 48, and then depending on the cut of the pants, you know, a lot of these dress pants that carry on, honey, would give a bitch a complex because when at a 44 waist, I had to go buy a 50-inch waist on this one pair of pants because it was like a European cut or whatever it was. I said, bitch, when I was this size, no. And that was when I was at a 44 waist. So now, depending on the pants, like when I'm getting dress pants or whatever, I would have to get them much larger. And when I started losing the weight, I said I did not want to have any 50 anythings in my closet again. Okay. I like my jackets to be back. I like to be in a 56, you know, 54, 56. I'm at a 58, 60 again, you know, because of the weight and all of that. So no, we want to take all that back down. And so that means I'm going to have to do the work. Okay. As struggling as it is, we're just going to have to do the work and be about it. So if I can get, you know, some workout partners or whatever, I still have not talked to my complex to find out what. I have a full gym over here in this complex that I have not used. I've been over there. I've done rehearsals in this space and carrying on. I have not looked at that damn thing to really go and utilize the equipment, you know, in any kind of way. But I want to get on the treadmill so I can start walking. And most of y'all say, well, you can just walk anywhere. The thing about the treadmill is this. The treadmill will give me a rhythm. And once I get to a certain rhythm, I can stay at that pace on the treadmill. That's the one thing about doing the treadmill that I like, because once I'm at that pace, I can get it and I can be at that pace for 45 minutes solid. See, when I'm walking, you know, just haphazardly, just walking or whatever, I saunter and sashay and this, that, and the other. And it's not really therapeutic for me. I mean, it's movement, but it's not giving me what I need to. I want to burn the weight. You know what I'm saying? And carrying on. I've gotten into the salads, but one of the things is, because I don't cook like I used to, you know, cooking for hordes and hordes of people, even though when I do cook, I still act like I got hordes and hordes of people to cook for because I don't, you know, trying to cook singularly, it just doesn't look right to me. So I have a lot of food that goes to waste. So I will buy salad ingredients and carry it on. And if I don't make it quick enough, honey, I'm throwing it away because the tomatoes done went bad. The damn cucumbers, most of the time it's them damn cucumbers that go bad on me, right? And I'm like, no, baby doll. And one of the things I do is, you know, I try to buy stuff that's quick so that if I don't feel like cooking, I can eat it. Well, a lot of the times, you know, because I got folks around me, you know, I keep snacks or whatever, I got to reduce my snacks. And it's hard to do because I like snacks. You know, I like cookies. I'm more so a cookie freak. I love cookies. I like cakes, you know, okay. Pies, you know. But I don't buy all that in bulk like that. But I just went, they had the donut holes, you know. Chad, there was $1.29 that they were marked down because, you know, Yeah, and I bought 2 boxes of those. Yeah, okay. Y'all know where I'm going. But anyway, so I try to balance it off. If I eat all that, if I eat that, then I'm really, that's all I've eaten throughout the day. So I got calories, but they're useless calories. So they're going to sit. It's not burning calories. You know what I'm saying? And then I cannot eat like I used to because, I'm still, the surgery still is doing the thing. It's just that I've expanded and stressed it because I see that, I'm able to, my appetite has picked up some, but it's not what it used to be. So yeah, it'll take me all day to still eat something, depending on what it is, except for sweets. And the doctors told me that. They were like, listen, well, your body going to crave sugar anyway. I said, but this is ridiculous. I've never craved sugar like this. And that's because of the offset of the surgery. Now, as I said, that was 10 years ago. And I'm still having the after effects of what that surgery has done as far as the intense sugar cravings and carrying on. So I have to balance that off. And it's difficult, very difficult. So and for those of you who consider the surgery, whatever, don't think it's a miracle worker, honey, because the fight is still there. Okay, now I still look good, but I'm not at my optimum. Okay, and I need to get back to my optimum. 290, honey, that's the goal. 290 pounds, bitch. I'm still thick. I'm still juicy and carrying on because I'll never be thin. Okay, even when I was thin, I wasn't thin. And carrying on, I just like that aesthetic. But being over 50 and carrying on, I want to get back down there because I'm asthmatic, and I'm noticing as I picked up the weight, I got to use my goddamn inhaler more and things of that nature. I don't like that. When I'm going down the steps, when I picked up the weight, I can feel the gravity pulling me. So I'm not gliding down the steps, bitch. I'm stumping like Attila the Hun or some damn body, honey, like I'm about to cause an earthquake or whatever. I don't like that feeling. So there is that. So I got to get, a workout thing together and walk with my music and things of that nature. I have got to find my iPod. I have an old iPod that was an 80 gig. Remember when the iPod first came out? I have one around here somewhere, and I got music on there that I need that I cannot find anymore. And I have a song on there that Christopher Williams sent me, honey, that he did not release. Okay. And I need that song in my ministries, honey. And I've been asking him, release this damn song, honey, so it can be available to the people. But I need this damn song in my ministries, honey, because, oh, my God. But it's on my iPad. And listen, how many of y'all are computer experts out there, honey? Because listen, I got some C drives up here. When my computers crashed on me, whatever, I saved the hard drives. So I got files on there that I need to have extracted from there. And the song is on one of them, And I thought, listen, for those of y'all who are Apple children and carrying on, how can I get into my Apple account? Because even when I go to my account now, the music, you know how when you put it on your iPod or whatever, it's supposed to be in your account because you upload it and it's saved into your Apple account, right? My music ain't there. I don't know how to do that. So for those of y'all who got iPhones and carrying on and are real proficient with Apple, tell me how I can go get that shit. Because if I can get into my Apple account and it's still up there, baby, then I can go get my music. Okay. So, so that there is what's going on up in here, okay? It is June. Happy Black Music Month, okay? For those who are, another 30 days, child, well, at least 2 days longer. But this here is Black Music Month, honey. So now is the time to get your music education on and things of that nature. For all of my alphabet children, whether you're Black alphabet, white alphabet, honey, brown alphabet, honey, okay, indigenous alphabet, all of my alphabet children, this here is the official International Pride Month. Now, I'm going to say this, and y'all hear me say this quite often because I do this because I know our heteroattractional counterparts, honey, trying to understand why it's always so much pride. Okay? And their argument is that we're throwing something down their throats, right? Y'all trying to put this on us and this, that, and the other. June is officially International Pride Month. Okay. And that there it means it's global. So everywhere there's gay folks, honey, June is the month that we see pride. So you're gonna see rainbows and this, that, and the other, blase, smackety, blah, 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 blah. This is the month where a lot of businesses are carrying on, will cater to a lot. You know, you're hearing all you know, everybody got okay, we've diversified and we're this and we're that and all of this, that, and the other, right? Okay. Well, what happens is throughout the year, like Memorial Day weekend starts Black Gay Pride season. Now, unlike June have been a month that is specifically Gay Pride Month, Black Gay Pride is not that specific. We have Black Gay Pride celebrations that pop up across the country, and every city that celebrates a Black Gay Pride celebrates it differently. Okay. So this is where our straight folks have a problem, because like June is already Pride Month. Now you just had Pride because in DC it was Black Gay Pride, right? So now here we are with Pride again. That was just 2 weeks ago, right? Last weekend was Black Gay Pride in DC. So every city that has a Black Gay Pride as it comes up is like, damn, did we just have Pride? What the fuck is all this? Well, for those of you who are unaware, and who always want to say, oh, I'm Black first, and this, that, and the other. Well, that's why we have Black Gay Pride, darling, because we still deal with the racism and the inconsistencies and disenfranchisements that we deal with that within the alphabet community. Okay, it just because we rainbows, alphabets and rainbows, honey, don't mean that it's all hunky dory. Well. Oh, that's derogatory. I didn't. I heard that pun, but I don't want to use that derogatory term. Okay, hold on, y'all. Like my Otis Mag, the Chicago's heavy diva, I just started stealing her line, honey, and that's her line. When she said, "Oh, pardon my indulgence." Oh, that's good. There's the pink Moscato tonight, y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we still have to deal with those disparages and carrying on within the community. Okay, so that's why we have a Black Gay Pride, because Pride Month, even though they say celebrate diversity and carry it on, honey, a lot of the times they don't take into account our cultural differences. Most of the time, when they have entertainers and stuff, they don't bring anybody that is, you know, Afrocentric and carrying on. They don't cater to us, you know. A lot of the activities and carrying on, they don't get it. You know, some things are just culturally, Black folks won't do certain things. Okay. And so even though we would say, oh, this is fun, and it is if you give yourself a chance to enjoy it. But most of us don't come out of our comfort zones culturally. Okay. So coming to the table, there's always been resistance. Okay. Except for those who we call snow bunnies. The snow bunnies who are into white folks and carrying on, you know, they into the culture. They into, you know, they would prefer, you know, Britney Spears and Taylor Swift over who Beyonce and Mary J. Blige. Okay, okay, just to throw some names out there. Okay, so if we have entertainment and carrying on, that's the kind of stuff they would do, you know. And, you know, even with the games, even with the children, you know, because I know during Pride Month or whatever, we have a lot of children's activities and stuff to get the kids. And a lot of you may say, oh, y'all trying to recruit the kids, for those of the assholes who think that bullshit. Ain't nobody trying to recruit nobody, honey. A lot of us got children. So we make it family friendly so that the kids can have an area to play and paint and, you know, get creative and all of that kind of stuff and this, that, and the other, to show them the world. Okay, it's not about recruiting, it's showing them the world. So we have that. So here's where it is. Now, see, down here in Georgia, it's a little different because this is June, this is Pride Month, so everybody's getting up into Pride. Our Black Gay Pride happens to be Labor Day weekend. Okay? So Labor Day weekend, which when everything goes on down here, is our Black Gay Pride, right? Well, because we do not celebrate our June Pride, our Pride Month in June. We stopped doing that maybe 12 years ago. We had a drought, okay? And I say it was between 09 and 2010. Georgia was under a drought, okay, specifically Atlanta. That particular year, they would not let us do the parade and this, that, and the other the way we used to do and end up at Piedmont Park. So we had to cancel all the festivities that year. They postponed it until October. Now, y'all do know that National Coming Out Month, or month is in October, and the day is October 12th. October 12th is National Coming Out Day, okay? Which makes sense to me that should be Gay Pride Month, right? Because it's National Coming Out Month. However, they don't do that. And I guess I understand it because across the country, usually October is fall. And I know some places in the Midwest in carrying on, you may get snow in carrying on. Because I know in Detroit, we'll get snow as early as Halloween. Okay. So for some of the colder climates, that may not work. So that's why they kept it in June, I'm assuming. However, here in Georgia and Atlanta, we couldn't do our Pride in June. So we pushed it back to October, and we do it that second week, which is on National Coming Out Day. So that weekend is where they call Georgia Pride, right? And that's when we get the parade and this, that, and the other, all the businesses, and everybody come walking down the street. We block off the road and all that shit. So here we got June, then we got whatever Labor Day is. This year is going to be all of September. Okay, Labor Day weekend, because Labor Day, that first Monday, happens to be in September. So we're going to have a real September. Then October come Pride again, because now Georgia Pride, and we got all the parades and stuff. So our straight counterparts always look at us like, okay, what the fuck are y'all doing? Okay, I thought we just had Pride. Why y'all so got that? What you proud about? Okay, what you proud for? You know? And to that, not understanding the politics in it and carrying on, a lot of folks would get a little hesitant. Some of the resistance that we experience and carrying on is what that is. And even still, again, our Caucasian counterparts, honey, are not as forgiving or forthcoming when it comes to inclusion in cultural things. So that's why, if you wonder why there's so many prides and why it's always going down, that's why. Now you hear me talking about just regular pride between pride and black gay pride. I don't want to call it white pride because everybody would say that. Oh, but when is white pride? And I hate when folks do that. Okay, I hate when folks do that, but I know what they're saying. Okay. So now y'all know I just came back from Big Boy Pride. Okay, because we throw an event and we call it Big Boy Pride. Why? And it's for big boys of color. Okay, because that's another thing about the alphabet children. If you hear the bear community, which is supposed to be all inclusive, because the bear community is supposed to be those who are big guys and they're hairy, right? You got the beard, the mustache, and all of that. It's a look, it's a culture, this, that, and the other. Those who got body hair and carrying on, and basically they look like bears. You know, they're big and hairy and blah 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 blah. Well, again, because of the racial divide, we don't have all of that. So black boys, we call ourselves big boys, okay? The big boy community. And usually we say, and a lot of folks, well, why can't we be big men and this, that, and the other? Well, who knows, child? We just call ourselves big boys, okay? And so anytime you hear big boys versus bears, that's the racial thing. That's the racial divide. Because when you hear the bear community, most of the time they're talking to white boys. When you hear big boys, most of the time they're talking black boys, okay? And it's still the racial disparages. So we got Big Boy Pride, but you will also hear several bear runs. Now, they don't call them prides or whatever. They call it bear runs because it's just where they come together and it's a whole big boy convention style thing. They don't call theirs pride, though, okay? It's just a bear run, okay? So there are some of the differences. So just to give y'all a little background on why all that's going on and why I'm saying Happy Pride Month and carrying on right now. Y'all do know that Juneteenth is coming up, which is a national holiday now. And we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes because I want to get about this ice cream, honey. I'm sure y'all heard about the ice cream, haven't you? You've heard about the Juneteenth ice cream, right? We're going to get into that in just a few moments. We do have also, what is this? This is the 6 years, the 6 or 7 years now for Pulse, the Pulse massacre. Okay. And in lieu of all this about gun control and gun safety, and the Republicans this, the Democrats that, about these gun laws that carrying on children, we are coming up on the anniversary of the Pulse nightclub massacre, okay, which is detrimental to the alphabet community, because for us that was one of the most horrific massacres in gay history. And I know the black folks got upset about that. Oh, what you mean? Oh my God. I get so sick and tired of black folks, acting as if nobody is caring about them and the struggle and this, that, and the other. Oh, that don't make no damn sense because that wasn't the words. You forgot about black folks. Ain't nobody forgot about shit. Ain't nobody forgot about it. Damn it. But can other folks grieve the way that they grieve? The problem is that black folks want to sit down there and let everybody get together. That's good. I just took it out the refrigerator. Make your hamburger because you're hungry. Okay. I'm talking to my daughter. She's looking at the damn top. I put some ground turkey out and she's looking at it. I told her it's good. That she look at it. Now she claims she didn't know what it was. It wasn't there when she first walked in the goddamn kitchen 20 times going to the refrigerator to get her goddamn drink and carrying on, right? Now I done put it out so to make sure she know to get it because I said it was in the damn refrigerator. Now she gonna look at it like it's strange and something, girl. Being a mother ain't easy, children. Okay. Lord have mercy. Anywho, okay. Like I was saying, I get tired of black folks always got their panties in a motherfucking bunch, okay, over trivial shit. Okay, it's trivial. Instead of asking questions, and because it could have been done like, could you explain what you're saying or whatever? Everybody jump to the goddamn defense, and then they want to make this alphabet versus black and carrying on. And then those of us who are at the intersection of that shit, you leave us to explain, and now I got to be black first and all this old bullshit. Okay. It gets very disheartening and carrying on because it's like, why do I have to choose? I am both. It's just like an interracial baby, honey. Whatever they raise, they both. The mama and the daddy that created that child, they are both. Why do I got to choose? I am both. Okay, and all you motherfuckers, honey, could go to hell as far as I'm concerned, because shit, you got me in the middle of a fight that ain't got nothing to do with me. And even if you're not interracial, for those of y'all who come from broken homes, your mom and daddy arguing and carrying on, mama say, come here. No, daddy say, come here. Mama say, don't you move. You better not move. I said, come here. That's my child too. See, and now y'all want to put me in the middle of y'all shit. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to leave both of y'all the hell alone. I'm going to go to my room. Y'all figure it out. Because I'm not finna do this. Okay? Okay. Oh, you heard her say that being a daughter ain't easy. I'm about to knock on her goddamn mouth. Okay? Being a daughter ain't easy because she don't want to motherfucking listen. That's why.
I do listen.
Bitch, okay, now you better, okay, now you interrupted the show. Stop your calamity. Okay. Okay, what'd you say? Exactly. You are who you are, bro. Thank you, baby. Let me see. I'm going to some of these comments up in here. What we got? Okay, the rainbow flag. Okay, what the E-Groove? I got the little terrorized drive. Okay. What is that? Okay. Got your terabyte. Probably, preferably a 5 terabyte, and save everything on there. Okay, get your terabyte. You know what? You're right. Okay. Once I extract the files from this thing, yeah, you're right. I do need to get a lot of the files and stuff there. But I just have to save the hard drives because I didn't know what the hell to do. And hopefully, because when the computer crashed, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm hoping that." I think one of them may have been fried. That the C drive was fried. Oh, excuse me. I'm hoping not. But I got like three hard drives that I got to go through and have somebody take all the files off of them for me. Ugh. Okay. You said I don't eat breakfast, so that does not kickstart my metabolism. So I do my shake for breakfast, and eat the protein bars or fruit for snacks, and snacks on between lunch, and I do another shake and I eat dinner. You know what? Okay, now that's that liquid diet thing, and that's something that it is nudging me to redo, because when I had my gastric, that was one of the things that I had to do. I was on the liquid diet for maybe the first 4 months, but we couldn't, because I couldn't eat anything. And then when I was able to start eating, so I would take a bite of a chicken wing, honey, and a bite of a French fry, and this was done. Because my stomach, during the surgery, I was freshly new. And when I was able to go to solid foods, honey, I couldn't hold nothing. So, child, that was one of the reasons why the weight came off so quickly. Because the bitch couldn't hold nothing. Okay? But I know if I were to go back to my doctor who performed my surgery, he's going to say, "Oh, you stretched out your pouch," and blah, 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 blah. And he would probably look at me and may want to redo it and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. But no. We're not going to go through all that. This time, we could do it and do it the legal way, do it the right way. I didn't want to do it the first time, but I had to because I had other medical conditions that forced me to doing it, and I wasn't feeling all that. Okay. Avery, I'm willing to walk around the Beltline Trail with you. I am willing to keep you encouraged. We can keep each other encouraged. Now, Avery. I've not been over to that belt line, so I don't even know what the hell it looks like for that trail and carrying on. It seems like it'll be a cute little walk and things of that nature. We're probably I need some eye candy. If I'm going to be outside, child, I need some eye candy. Okay? I need eye candy that's going to motivate me, honey. And be like, ooh, so I can sit there and like I'm going to walk and catch up with them. Hey, what's your name is, shorty? Okay. Okay. Good evening. Okay, that's the Buckster up in there. Okay. Let's see, with the treadmill, you can adjust the incline as well. Yes, this is true. Now listen here, honey. I'm not ready to go climbing up no damn mountains again. And I've seen children run on those incline on the damn thing. I'm like, oh baby, no. Okay, let me get the basics first, honey. Give me about a good year on the treadmill. Okay, then we'll be ready to talk about doing some kind of incline or something. Because just to challenge myself so I can get used to it, and et cetera, and all of that. Hey, what's the nephew that came up in here? What's going on? Where you been, child? Ain't nobody heard from you in a little minute. Okay. Oh, Israel, okay, is in the building. Get it, shorty. Okay, right, you understand, shorty. Yo, shorty, what your name is? What your name is? Okay. But I don't talk like that. I've been accepted and say, hey, baby, what's happening? Yeah. Okay. You said I go to the pool too. You know what? Now, I do want to get into some water aerobics. Darling. Yes. Okay. I remember how your mess gave you trouble. Yes, you remember that, don't you, honey? Yeah, because it did. As a matter of fact, I didn't sign up with one of them damn class action lawsuits children. They had somebody solicited me, one of them lawyers. Okay. But here's the tea. They want to do all this work pro bono and carrying on. Oh, we going after them, and we could get you a bunch of money and carrying on. And let me tell y'all something, honey. Pro bono work, anytime they come to you and say they're pro bono, they're going to take 40% whatever the winnings are. 40. And they take that much because, of course, they're paying for this. They got to pay for this. They got to pay for that. Transcripts, medical records, you know, all that kind of stuff they pay for. Okay, not to mention the cost of the traveling and this, that, and the other, whatever they have to do. So to recoup what they paid for and this, that, and that, because this particular firm, basically, they made it sound like they were doing me a favor. They were going to take 30%, right? That's their fee, the 30%. But then I was going to have to, you know, another 5% was going to cover administrative costs and this, that, and other. And then what was it? Another 5%? The way they broke it down, I said, bitch, just say 40%. Because if you done broke it down, that's what you done took, 40% of the money. So I'm like this, honey, you got to make it make sense to me. Because when it's all said and done, and after taxes and after your cut, I want at least $50K in my pockets. Okay, the thing can't be $50K total. Because after we done did taxes and after you done took your 40%, honey, that's only going to leave me with about maybe 15. Okay. Okay. But since they solicited me, honey, and this, that, and the other, I'm like, okay, whatever we get, honey, it's a win-win because shit, I didn't come after y'all. You know. Okay. Trent. I had the sleeve, baby. Like I said, I had mine. It was 10 years ago. Come August 21st is when I did mine. But since that time, in that 10 years, I've gained 80 pounds. And I didn't start doing that until 4 years ago. Okay. Wait a minute, is that right? No, 2016. I started going to school in 2016. I started picking up weight maybe 2017, end of 2017, early 18 is when I started noticing I was gaining weight. So, and that's because I was going to school and going to work, and I was eating a lot of candy to try to stay up. So every year, right when I graduated in 2019. So at that time, I had gained 30 pounds, okay, back. And I was like, no, it was 30 pounds. That was, and I was like, oh, wow. Then I had gained another 10 pounds. It was like 20 pounds. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, wait a minute. Then I had noticed that I had gained it. And then when we did the lockdown, my last weight gain came from, no, not the last. I started, and then within this, as I'm still working on weight because I know I've been in this whole thing dealing with the loss of my son and my mother. So that there has put me into a space. So I now, you know, we're trying to get clear on this because I don't like this. You know, every time I take pictures or whatever, usually, you know, this has always been here, my little turkey little neck. Okay, this has always been here, but I know when I was losing the weight, it looked like it was double lined or whatever. You know how old folks look when they lose weight and it starts to look like their neck is splitting and shit. Yeah. And now my laugh lines are still here. This is what let me know I'm not as big as I used to be, because these laugh lines didn't get here until I started losing the weight. Okay, now everybody keep talking about you need to get some fillers and carrying on and this, that, and the other, but I don't want to put all that in my face, you know? Yeah. Okay, how much can you eat now as much as you did before? To say, hell no. No, I can't. My appetite has picked up, but I can't eat like I used to, child. Lord, no. Listen, my eyes are still bigger than my stomach. So y'all will see me put some shit on the plate. And you may not experience this because it's different for everybody. But I know for me, 5 to 7 bites, and I have to put my fork down and stuff because I'll be full. And so if I make this gorge out on a fucking plate, it would take me 8 hours to finish a plate, especially if I'm at work. Because I'll take something with me, like I'll do something and you know, make my lunch or whatever. And it would take me all shift to eat it. Okay. Depending on how big I make it. But most of the time within the shift, between 4 to 8 hours, it'll take me to finish something that I prepared, unless it's junk food. Now, that's the part that gets me. And the doctors keep telling me, well, your body craves sugar and this, that, and the other. And so your body's going to react differently. However, with the sleeve, your body will not be able to absorb as much sugar as you used to. For those who have the complete bypass, your body won't be able to absorb any. Okay, until you start getting used to, once you get used to it. So that there is that. So you will know it because I still go through this now. If I got too much sugar, I'll get a headache. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, And then sometimes my stomach will start rumbling, but okay, bitch, no, you done had too much sugar, and that's crazy. And so to balance it out, I got to go drink a lot of water to flush. And I'm gonna tell you now, make sure, because it's going to be very important, that even if you don't feel like it, you're going to have to drink water, because the sleeve, that's how I got into a lot of my medical issues, because I wasn't getting enough fluids and I wasn't passing like I should. That's how I got the intestinal blockage that ended up gangrening and carrying on, that sent me on my spiral that I was on for all that time, because you have to get fluids, and you won't be able to gulp like you normally know how to gulp. I'm going to tell you now, learn how to sip. Before your surgery, learn how to take and just sip. And it's going to be difficult because we just used to taking the cup and we like to, we put a lot in my mouth and we gulp or swallow. Sip. Even if it means sipping through a straw, learn how to sip so that you can get the fluids in you. Because in the beginning, the first 3 months of this, you are not going to be able to do anything. And sometimes you'll be trying to, it'll get stuck, or right up in here, it'll feel like it's stuck. And you know how usually when food gets stuck, you can take water and then push it down? That's not going to happen. It's got to work its way down. And that shit hurts. Oh, that hurts. So you're going to have to start learning how to sip. Take your water and stuff, get a straw, learn how to sip. Like you sipping hot tea. Sip and go. Sip and go. Because that's going to be very important. Okay? My sister did that class action for a knee replacement class action. And after all that, she ended up with 50 grand. Oh, really? Good for her. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, that's what I'm hoping for. Okay. A lifestyle lift will take care of their neck. Outpatient. I am the 615 Michael. You got the 615 Michael Jackson, Kim K. Okay. All that. Y'all think so? I need to do what? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. See, that's going to make my lips look all up and down. Wait a minute. That didn't even look right. Hold on. Got my lips looking all chalky. Let's see. Should I do that? Wait. No, oh, Lord. Let's see. If you eat before sunrise, liquid fast during the day, and have a small dinner when the sun goes down for 30 days, you'll lose weight right away. You know what? That sounds cute. That sounds cute. Here's what, but I'm realistically speaking, I know this is what works for me that I'm going to have to get back into. Number one is increase my water intake. Okay, once I increase my water intake, that there would be very, very helpful. So, like right now, I try to get up to a gallon a day. I know some days I don't, but water, I need to be about at a gallon to a gallon and a half of water a day. Okay. Increase my fruits and vegetables, particularly dark leafy greens. Okay, so your spinaches, your dark greens. Okay, your green, and all of that. For those of y'all who like to eat salads, iceberg lettuce does nothing for you, baby. Always remember, the darker the green, the better the salad is. Okay. So if you get romaine and radicchio and those kind of things, that there will do you some good. The darker the greens, the healthier the salad is for you. Okay. The darker the greens, the healthier the salad. Now that means that you can't go through and slop it up with a lot of salad dressing or whatever. I've learned how to dip. You know how the children you see on the TV, they get a fork full and they just dip it into the salad dressing. I've learned how to do that. That actually works. Okay, versus taking the salad dressing and pouring it all on, and then you end up mixing it up and carrying on. Yeah, but I usually dip, and it's just enough to give me enough flavor to where I can feel like I'm having a salad or whatever, and carrying on. So yeah, and then too, I've learned how to get some lighter dressing because I like ranch, and okay, ranch dressing. Side note, how many of y'all know that Hidden Valley Ranch was made by a black man? I'll tell you that in a minute. But I like ranch, but I started to get into like some the vinaigrettes, raspberry vinaigrettes, and carrying on. I like those. I like a balsamic vinaigrette too. And carrying on. Just so that I can have introduce my palate to something light and carrying on. Vinegar. What is it? They take olive oil and lemon juice and a little vinegar. And carrying on that kind of things. Yeah. We do all that. So that there is cute. So we're learning and carrying on. I just got to now. I just got to get in sync. I do a lot of talking. Lately, I've been doing a lot of talking and carrying on. I have not been. My follow through has not, and I've got to start following through with myself. I can follow through with everybody else. I just got to do a little bit more following through for myself. But I get into these slumps and carrying on to where I'm like, oh, it's just me. But I'm like, no, bitch, it is you. It is you, and you got to do it for you because y'all know, honey, I'm not leaving here before I turn 125. So we got 80 some odd more years to do, bitch. Okay. Ooh, okay. Hello. Okay. You said I use vinaigrette dressing. Okay, yes. Baby spinach is so good. Yes, it is, honey. Listen, have you tried that on a burger? Like when you do your hamburgers and can on, instead of using lettuce, you put baby spinach up on there with a girl bath. Okay, get out. Okay, get out. I use Botox, Juvederm, and I've had a mini brow lift. You'll lay down 50 and get up 30, honey. It's worth it. Call me the black. Not the black Burt Reynolds. Okay. Self-care is ultimate love for yourself. Hello now. Okay, hello. Is that the ultimate love? Okay, come on now. Let's say that's the greatest. And she said, no, we know we're beyond greatness. This is the ultimate, honey. I believe the children are our future. Ow! Okay. Teach them well. Let them lead the way. You know what? Funny story. Somebody was trying to clock my tea, right? And the way how he did it was I was working in a adult bookstore at the time. And Coming to America was the hottest thing. That was the show, right? And of course, because of Sexy Chocolate, honey, okay? Randy Watson. Because Randy was singing that song, it came on the radio, right? And so I'm singing it with the song, and it was George Washington's. George Benson's version, and I'm singing it. So the guy come up, my customer, he said, "Man, you tickle me so much." I said, "Tickle you?" I said, "Why I'm tickling you?" Oh God, because you just remind me so much of that damn movie, that damn Coming to America movie. You just remind me so much of that. I said, and I just started laughing. Because I said, okay, baby, you trying to say you clock my tea, honey. Okay. And want to ask me if I'm gay. But Lord, yeah, honey. So you know what, get straight to do all that crazy ass shit. It's either that or because, I talk and I sing when I talk or whatever. Oh, child, you remind me so much of that kid of Hollywood from did you see the movie Mannequin? Did you see Mannequin? Oh, child, you remind me so much of that Hollywood. You're so funny. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Show us the beauty inside, honey. Ha! Come on now. You know it. Lord, not sexual chocolate. Yes, sexual chocolate chair. Now that there is too comical. But here I said I was gonna segue into something because we were talking about a couple of things, right? A couple of things. And let me go here because where do I wait a minute, where's my clip? Oh damn it, I didn't load the right I didn't finish loading all the clips. Okay, well listen. Let's go here because we were talking about the Juneteenth thing, right? I'm talking about Juneteenth. I mentioned the massacre, you know, the Pulse massacre and things. So I'm going to tie a lot of this in together. Because I have not loaded up the Juneteenth stuff, let me go here to the massacres first because it's heavy. But listen, I'm going to play this video here because I want us to get into this, okay? And as those of you who are parents, and you know how you will move heaven and earth to protect your children, we have just gone through just a horrific massacre with these babies at the school, okay? But I want y'all to hear this mother. This is a news report, and I don't know the date on this, but it's just recently. Listen to this mother describe what happened to her. Okay, let's listen to this.
Right away as I parked, U.S. Marshal started coming toward my car saying that I wasn't allowed to be parked there. And he said, well, we're going to have to arrest you because you're being very uncooperative. I said, well, you're going to have to arrest me because I'm going in there. And I'm telling you right now, I don't see none of y'all in there. Y'all are standing with snipers and y'all are far away. If y'all don't go in there, I'm going in there. He immediately put me in cuffs. As soon as they uncuffed me, I jumped that first gate fence. And once I jumped it, I went to my son's class and I knocked on the door, and I remember the teacher saying, I'm like, hey, they're already bolt cutting the fence to get me. She's like, you think we have time to get out? I said, y'all have time. I'm going to run for my other son. So I start yelling and I'm being cooperative, and I'm like, well, y'all aren't doing what are y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing y'all need to be in here. Give me your vest. Somebody give me a vest. Something. I started paying attention to how far the shots were being, so that I knew the shooter was all the way still by my first son's class. So when I went to my second son's door, the teacher didn't want to open the door for me. So that's when they started escorting me out. And as I see that they're opening my son's door, I go run for my son and I get him.
While you were inside the school, did you see officers
inside the school? There was not one officer inside the school when I ran to my second son's class. There was not one officer.
And you were hearing gunshots, so you knew
you could hear the gunshots.
Was an active shooter.
It was still active. The gunshots were still active. They were not in there. There was no one in there. If anything, when I pulled up, my car was closer to the school than where the snipers and everybody that was laying on the ground were.
When you heard that it took law enforcement 75 minutes before they went in and stopped the shooter, what was your thinking, having been inside the school yourself?
I don't know. I was just thinking that they could have saved many more lives. They could have gone into that classroom and maybe 2 or 3 would have been gone, but they could have saved the whole class. They could have done something. Gone through the window, sniped them through the window. I mean, something, but nothing was being done. If anything, they were being more aggressive on us parents that were willing to go in there. And like I told one of the officers, I don't need you to protect me. Get away from me. I don't need your protection. If anything, I need you to go in there with me to go protect my kids.
Okay. How about that? How about that? This woman said, fuck that. Y'all ain't doing shit. Okay, if you're going to arrest me, well, then we're going to go down together because I'm going to go get my babies. Okay? And here's the part that really is up under my skin. Okay? The part that has me up under my skin is The officers that had children in that school went in that school and got their own children and did not rescue anybody else. Now, I'm on the fence with that because I get it. As a parent, I got it, right? At the same time, if you found a way to get up in there to get your kids, why in the hell did you take everybody else out with you and your kids? You understand? Why didn't that happen? Because that's your job. Your job was to be there to get these kids out of there. Why did you not? Because see, what has happened, it brought a bunch of skepticism and everything to the police force itself, to where now the whole entire force is under the investigation. Okay. What you say, Juana, I'm that kind of mother. So am I. Okay. Fuck all this. Okay. Now listen to what she said. She said, listen, I got away. Now I'm trying to figure out why they took the handcuffs off of her. You understand? So see, they knew that they were wrong for trying to arrest her. Okay, versus them saying, man, you got to stay back because we're trying to, for your safety or whatever. They knew they were wrong for arresting her. Okay, because you took the cuffs off. Okay, then when she ran in there, y'all come cutting fences and carrying on, and this, that, and the other, and you didn't come behind her. Then when y'all finally in the building, when she was there, she said, no, this was still an active shooting because I could hear the shots. And I realized that they were still over there by my first son's room. So we trying to get these kids about it. No, go. She said, I went to the room because I'm going to go get my baby. Okay? What they need to do is really talk to her and put her on some kind of tactical force. You understand? Because in that instance, child, listen, as parents, a lot of times, reason and rationale goes out the window. We go into survival mode. And be like, okay, how can I sit up here and get my babies up out of here, child? Okay. Especially when she got tactical. This bitch that sat up there, honey, Miss Mama, that went through, and she told the police, honey, arrest me because we going in here. What she say? Give me a vest, give me a something. Yeah, well, okay. Right, I got my vest. She said, have me a vest or something. Okay, let's go. She said, fuck this. Okay, we going up in here. And then how she said, y'all mad at us. Y'all got more force at the parents trying to go up in here than what she had with the damn shooter. For real. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? That there is the question. What was all of that? What was it? And so when I came across this, it came to me on Instagram. I know that was a Twitter thing. I was like, wow, that's a story we haven't heard. And that came from CBS News, y'all. Okay. That's a story we have not heard. And I wish that Good Morning America would pick that up and go talk to that woman and find out more information, because I'm sure she's going to be part of that investigation. Okay. I'm sure she's a part of that investigation. Juana, what you say? Wait a minute. Hold on. What you say? The officer that was there didn't even have a damn radio and poor phone reception. Wow. Okay. How they going to arrest her and they acted like cowards? Exactly. Okay. She is boss. Basically. Okay. Okay. Gru, what you say? These police and authority figures are so fucking stupid. As soon as you get a badge and a gun on somebody, they think they know everything. They should have gone and saved those kids. Okay. Point blank, period. Okay. They're just prejudiced white men looting it over this Latina woman who simply was trying to save her son and some lives. They should have tried to do. They're just stupid. Okay, just stupid. Listen. Hold on, y'all, because here's some more that I want to share with you. because this here, I said to this, if this, when I saw this, it broke my heart because I believe this here, the guy, this is his way of contributing or whatever for them, because it's so horrific. It's just so horrific that nobody could think of that. But look at this.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same?
Okay, it's a short clip, but that man there had went through and he crafted the caskets for those grieving parents. Oh, wait a minute, that just hit me. He crafted those and gave them special, you know, I don't know how he did it, or what, if he asked the parents what were their favorite, you know, whatevers, or what did they like, but he went through and I don't know if he made them all yet. I just saw this clip, but I heard about it. He went through and was creating caskets for the parents and things. And how do you do that? You know, how to make it easier for them, you know, just to see that Superman casket, just to know most of them babies were 10 years old, you know, 10, 9, you know. How do you do that? You know, you're going to sit down there and just to think that that's going to be the last image of your baby. You know, it's just too much. It's too much for the world and not enough people to handle it. And I really want to find out who this guy is. And I want to bring him on the show so I want to touch his heart and see where this is going and carry it on. Hold on for a second. Go get that burger, honey. That's turkey. That's not ground beef. Honey, this turkey is not. It cooked quickly, and you don't have to fry it like you do ground beef. You need a little water in there. That don't make its own grease like ground beef does. Or a little bit of that grapeseed oil.
Is it in a green bottle?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I want to bring him on the show, and you know, really, I just want to touch his heart, honey. I just want to touch his heart, and to see what that is. You know, I just want to see what that is, just to see what that is, honey. Just to see what that is. Now listen, I'm gonna go play something else. I'm going to play something else. And if this don't wake you up, honey, if this does not wake you the fuck up, nothing will. Have y'all seen this commercial? It ran as a commercial a while ago. And somebody just brought this back. Check this out.
This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These colorful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I need for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils, too.
These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
And I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Damn. Can you stand there? Can you absolutely handle that? What did that do for you when you saw that? Okay. I know my friend Haji, when he saw it, Hodgie is very cynical anyway, okay? And Hodgie like to talk to be talking half the damn time because he likes to make points and loves to get into debates and shit, okay? His thought was, so what are they saying? I forgot how he put that, but basically he was trying to question whether or not they were trying to glorify spending money on school supplies. I forgot how he put that, but it was kind of fucked up, right? But I told him, I said, this is not about the school supplies, fool. I said, this is the double entendre in it. Okay, because he called it some kind of capitalism or something. Okay. And I said, it's the double entendre in it. Okay. They're saying thank you for the school supplies or whatever, but this is what they had to do with them because, you know, they're going through all of this because they had to use it not for school. This here became a weapon. It's becoming tactical gear. There's one thing I saw on TikTok where the girl, the lady, bought her daughter a bulletproof plate to put in the backpack. Okay, now she said the name of the company, and I forgot what it, because I had went to it. Maybe I got it in my history, but I had gone to it, and them damn things are like $119, $189. Okay, for a backpack plate. Okay, to put in the backpack to make the backpack bulletproof. Okay. Why are we living in this kind of world? Huh? Why? And the question that I have is to my generation, because these are our children and our grandchildren. Okay. How did we let the world get to this particular point? Because this is us. The crazy is us. Okay. And we know what it was to grow up the way that we grew up and carrying on. How did we let popular culture dictate to us that this was supposed to be normal? How did we do that? How is it that we allow the teachings of racism and carried on to be passed down from generation to generation? Because that means that we did it, right? That means that we did that. See, these 10-year-olds and carrying on that's in school now, those are our grandchildren now. Okay, unless you started having kids late. I'm 52. Okay, I am 52. I told y'all this story one time before. If my girlfriend had told me yes, okay, the time that I was, ooh, baby, please, baby, please. Okay, if she had told me yes at that time, I would now be the father of a 30-something-year-old. Okay, which means that this would be his baby. See, that's the 10-year-old. So that would have been our grandchildren, right? These are our grandkids. So where do we do this? What do we do to go wrong with the teachings and carrying on? What did we instill? How is it that we let popular culture influence us? Because see, our culture was rap. Remember when we got gangster rap? And our parents and everything came up and said, no, we can't do that. Remember, Dionne Warwick and all them children was like, no, that's how we got parental advisory on the stickers. Okay, on the albums that came out. You couldn't buy that unless you were 18 and over. Right? Right. But then came the underground. So y'all trying to tell me that the underworld had more power than anything. Because we heard it, you know. Same thing like see, they had the comedy albums, you know, the Red Fox albums and carrying on. You know. and things of that nature. How did that not happen? Thank you, Wanda. I see you over here. I see you. She's my research department today. She the one who got these names, child. Okay. Yeah, Princess. That commercial is rough. It's rough. Okay. The casket maker name is Ganem or Janem, I'm thinking. They came out of Georgia. Really? Wow. I didn't. Okay. Soul Shine Industries. Okay. Trey Ganem Janem is his name. Okay. You know what? I'm sure gonna find him, honey. Yes, I am. Hold on a minute. Huh? You ain't gonna eat 2 of those.
I mean, it's 3.
Yes, I know this girl, honey. She gonna tell me she gonna eat 2 of them, honey. She gonna have one, probably half of one, and gonna go up in here and go to sleep. And then she gonna probably eat the rest of it, honey. When she know I'm sleeping, they're gonna say, "See, I ate both of them." No, you didn't. Okay, I know her. Okay, she need to take one of those and cut it in half. Okay, and carry it on. Okay. So, be that as it may, honey. Remember when sexy used to be fun and romantic in the records during the 70s and 80s? Now, for the most part, it's nasty and disgusting. Child, if you ain't told the truth right there, okay, if you ain't told the truth right there, honey, what the Lord, that child. I know, honey. I know, honey. I know. I didn't create the monster, honey. What I did was I fed it, honey. Okay. Yes, child. So that there is that, okay? But I want to show you something else. Let me show you something else that I want you guys to pay attention to. Okay, I want you to pay attention to this. Okay, I want you to pay attention to this. Because remember when I said these are our kids, right? This is the shit that we're doing. This is what we say, and this is what blah, 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 right? Check this out.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing or not. I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show, myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing in it. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I want to kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing. So
just any type of person, it doesn't matter. What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
So, I just like killing.
So what are you going to be again when you grow up?
A murderer.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all heard that, right? You heard that, right? Do I need to play that one more time? Huh? That baby said, when I grow up, I want to be a murderer. Because when he saw his first adult killing, it was on TV, he said, my brain went, and now I want to do that. And that's what I want to be a murderer. I just want to kill up everybody, except for my parents. Okay. So this here, and for those of you who want to know what's going on, see, it's shit like this. See, kids will start to formulate stuff when they're young. Okay. Jeffrey Dahmer, when you research Jeffrey Dahmer, he was the same way. In his profile, when they did that, they say Jeffrey Dahmer, when he was a little kid, honey, used to have some similar talks. Okay? Why are we not checking this kind of stuff now? I'm glad that whoever taped that put that up here because, see, I want to know what is going on with his parents. Now that this is out here, number one, I need to know his name, because now we got to get to his parents. Okay, we got to get to his parents because, see, at this particular point, this child has no regard for life right now. He sees this as just, when I grow up, I want to be a murderer. Really? So now you have to monitor everything that he does. His television programming that he just said, he watched this on TV. Okay, but look at the cartoons. Remember when we came up, we had Bugs Bunny and Ken, and they was always shooting guns and things and blowing each other's mouths off and stuff, but they got up to tell the story, didn't they? Okay, Elmer Fudd was constantly throwing that damn rifle some damn where. Okay, Yosemite Sam was constantly throwing that damn rifle somewhere. Okay. Wild E. Coyote got his ass, child. He's a wolf, child. He got more than a cat with 9 lives. Wild E. Coyote, honey, that motherfucker done sat down there and done died umpteen times. Okay. Remember the episode with Bugs and Daffy was trying to outdo Bugs Bunny on the stage. And so he ended up drinking the gasoline or whatever and blew his ass up. And his ghost went to heaven. Okay. And Bugs said, Daffy, you were great. They want an encore. He said, but I can't give him no encore because he was dead. But then we saw the next one. Okay, where Daffy done came back. See, this kind of shit right here. Okay. This is the kind of shit right here where we've got to get in there. Because why did they fascinate him like that? It's just like those who are fire starters. You remember those who are pyromaniacs because they like fire? They like to watch fire and carry on, and they get fascinated with it and don't know how to stop themselves because they done got oohed and awed by the flame. You know, burn down the house, you like the fire. And the thing of it is that they wasn't trying to burn anything down. They just got mesmerized and fell in love with the colors of the flame. So what did we do? If you were this child's parent, what would you do? Okay. No, it's more than just beat that ass because he ain't did nothing.
He needs some mental help. I'm sorry to say that like that. He needs to go to psychiatry because seriously, he'll be thinking about this and he'll be on get it. Y'all at the age he is now. Get their gun while they sleep and kill
the I saw this mess and my thought was he was unsupervised and someone in his home is very toxic. Okay. Okay, what is that little boy saying? He needs some serious help. You heard what he said, baby. They yelled at us for what we were watching, for what we were watching TV as kids. Like at the violence and the shit that we see now. This is why I go back to my 80s sitcoms and old school cartoons and old school and new school music, okay? He needs help, okay? That little boy gonna mess with some type of child and with the same type of child and become serial killers. You know what? Now, what's the name of the movie? What's the name of the movie with Natural Born Killers? That's it. That has Woody Harrelson and what's my girl's name? I can't think of my girl's name, but it's called Natural Born Killers. Okay. And they said up that they basically was a couple and both of them got off on killing folks. That was the MO. They got into the business of being hitmen and carrying on because that's what they like doing. Okay. Now say this little child grows up because he has all the potential of being a serial killer. He could even get into the mob and be a hitman for the mob because if he becomes structured. Now here's where it is. Check this out. Let's say we get him into play therapy and carrying on, and he's able to work this out, but he still got to deal with those particular feelings that may just went out. But then he becomes sophisticated and carrying on. So now we got television shows. Remember Dexter? He was a doctor. Okay, the doctor who sat down there and wanted to rid the world of the bad people and those who he thought, were just the dregs of society. So he would go out and medically kill them. Okay. Just go out and kill the children. Okay. What is this? Okay, what have we allowed to become natural up in here? Okay. And how do we deal with these kinds of things? How many of y'all are psychiatrists or therapists or psychoanalysis or whatever? If you're in the psych field in any kind of capacity, I need to hear from you. And don't give me the technical. Please don't come up here being technical. Okay, do not be technical right now. Save that for your papers when you're diagnosing the children. Okay. Right now, I just need to hear how to handle this particular situation. Okay. My Bible thumpers, please do not come up in here saying we're gonna pray and carry on, because prayer is only gonna be one thing. Okay, there's got to be action behind this one. Okay, because praying without works is dead, honey. And right now, you praying, talking about the Lord gonna handle it. No, I don't want to hear that right now, because see, what we don't know is why this child is on that path. Because I'm gonna tell you, like I tell everybody else, okay, if the child is here, it's because the child is on a path for a reason. We may not like it, okay, and we may not understand it, but the child is here for a reason. So these particular mind thoughts and carrying on are there for a reason. The question is, how do we navigate around it? Okay. And God made him that way for whatever reason. This child has become this way. These thoughts are there. Why? Because you heard him out of his own mouth. Kids are very honest. He said, when I saw this, my brain is telling me what to do. You heard that? He said, my brain is telling me. And I want to be a murderer.
I'm sorry. I don't agree.
Okay. You don't agree with what?
No. With me being a therapist
at
he may have been unsupervised if he was not unsupervised. If somebody was sitting in the room, they programming him to do. Also say this.
I don't know about programming him to say that. This coming from him. He said, when I watched my first adult killing show. Let me play it again. I'm going to play that one more time.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A murderer, because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing or not. I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show, myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing in it. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing.
So just any type of person, it doesn't matter. What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
So, I just like killing.
So what are you going to be again when you grow up?
A murderer.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, and I had to play that one more time because he's so matter-of-factly about that. And as he's telling his story, I need y'all to catch that. He's telling his story. He says, again, when I watched my first adult killing show, my brain is telling me what to do. And I like it. I like killing. And I want to be a murderer. A murderer. And then catch what he said. He said, and I want to kill everybody. They didn't do nothing to me. I just want to kill them. Did you see that? Y'all heard that out of his mouth? They didn't do anything to me. I just want to kill them. And the girl said, any type of person? He said, yeah. When she said, what about me? You know how kids do. You know, they're trying to act like they're going to say the right thing. Because he had that deer in the eye, and that deer in the headlight look. Well, no, not you and not my teachers neither. And then she said, so what again? What you want to? A murderer. Very matter-of-factly. That is so definite in this boy's mind. It's crazy. That is just, wow. Let's see. We have to stop letting TV raise our kids. I like that, Road. I like that. But at the same time, it's not just television, honey, because social media is not television anymore, honey. It's more than television because we're getting ideas and everything from across the globe, across the country. I would take that child to see a psychologist as soon as possible. Okay. Social media will fuck a kid up all day, all day, all day. Somebody needs to Putin and rump roast. He has been desensitized to violence. He definitely has a personality disorder. Wow. Okay, now that might be something. Okay. He's probably killed animals. I wouldn't put that past him. Okay. The boy needs some serious help. Some talking to and possibly a mental institution, maybe. This is very disturbing, appalling, and alarming. Of course it is. Of course. That's why I'm playing it, because I need y'all to understand something. On the heels of everything that we're dealing with all of this killing, with all these, these school killings and carrying on, this is just June 3rd. And they've already said that this year alone, we have had 215 mass shootings. 215 mass shootings. This year alone, there's only 365 days in the year. We're only at June 3rd. So let's do the math. January got 31 days. February got 28 days. 31 and 28 is what? 59. March got another 31 days. 59 and 31 is 89 days. April has 30 days. 89 plus 30. That is what? That is, what's that, 119? Okay, May has another 31. So now that's 140 days. Now we are 3 days into June. So 3. Okay, so 144 days in, and we have 215 mass shootings. Okay, 215 only at 140 days into the year. And we only got 365 days of the year. Huh? Where we at, children? Okay, come on now. This little boy has exposed himself as to what he wants to do in the future. Get him some help, please, before it's too late. He wants to be a hood rat already. That's beyond hood rat, baby. Oh, no, that's beyond hood rat, because the hood rat, we've allowed that to become a culture. Because, I don't know why we glamorize the hood and carrying on and everybody want to be ghetto fabulous and carrying on and blah, blah, blah. But that's beyond hood rat, honey. That there is complete annihilation. This here, see, we watched a lot of movies and stuff. This is Silence of the Lambs kind of shit, honey. To go to jail is not a punishment. Isolation is not a punishment, because what they do in isolation is to sit down and think. The isolation gives their brain time to cultivate what's already there. You understand? They could sit there. What's Michelle? Oh, is it Lucifer? Not Lucifer. What's the show where the guy is in the psycho ward and he done killed somebody, but he got 2 kids and his son is a lawyer, but his son is fighting because he really wants to be a killer. He really is a killer like his daddy. Okay, but he fighting those urges to do it, and his dad is in his head. what's the name of that damn show? Because I love that little show. Oh, I love that little show, child. I can't think of it right now. Okay.
Dion?
Huh?
Dion?
No. It's on regular television. Dion is on cable. But yeah, okay. What's that? Them stats worse than Baltimore. Hello, right? Okay. It sounds like he might one day soon be a mass shooter. Hello, exactly. That's why I'm playing this, because on the heels of everything that we're dealing with, we're talking about an 18-year-old that went to go buy 2 AR-15 style guns to go in and kill these babies the way that he did. We got another 18-year-old that just sat down and bought this damn weapons and drove 4 hours to kill up all these damn black folks. Okay, which has been, now the babies done trumped the black folks. Okay, because at first we were like, oh my God, all these black folks have been killed. He went up in here from 86 down to, what was the youngest one? I think the young one like 25 or something. 86. Child, who knew that going to the grocery store was going to be your last day on earth because someone took you out? Who knew that? Okay. And then that motherfucker was so heinous. I'm telling y'all, what destroyed my heart is when the dude said, I watched him kill my mother. He said he live streamed it, and I saw the video where he shot my mother, reloaded the gun, and shot her 2 more times. He watched him do that. What the fuck do you think is going to be his mental psyche? To where you absolutely saw somebody take your mama out here. I know for me, I'd be, oh my God. And I'm well put together, honey. But honey, I know if I'm acting as if I'm tough, I know on the inside I am burning up and I'm just a ticking time bomb waiting. You understand? So we have this little boy who looks like he's no older than 10 years old. If that, I know he's got to be between 7 and 10. Okay, I want to be a murderer. That's it, prodigal son. Thank you. That's it. That's it right there. Thank you, baby. Okay. Yeah. What do we do? Now I'm going to ask this question of y'all because I keep asking this question and I haven't gotten an answer yet. Because the fight is, we don't need new gun laws. Because those who feel that you take away my Second Amendment rights and carrying on and this, that, and other. And I've heard folks say this, you know, and folks are like, wait a minute, honey. The Second Amendment says that, you know, that the Constitution grants that for a well-regulated militia. What is well-regulated? When you have those who are under the age of 18 being able to get guns and purchase them on their own. Okay. So if you feel as though we don't need any more gun laws, are you saying that the ones that's already on the books, no one's enforcing? And if that's what you're saying, why are we not holding police and officials, all those who carry a badge, why are we not holding them accountable for not being able to enforce those laws if they're already on the books? Make it make sense to me somewhere. Huh? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because as far as I'm concerned, they really need to take the age of buying guns and gun ownership that needs to be taken up to age 21. Just like everything else, honey, in order to be an adult, you need to be 21 years of age. Okay, which I think the draft needs to be as well. When you turn 18, 18 legalizes you as an adult, and they need to change that. That there needs to fucking change because 18 is nowhere near an adult. Okay, nowhere near. We need to take all that up to 21. And I remember, honey, when they changed the legal drinking age, because you could drink at 18. But the year that I turned 19 years old, okay, thinking I'm going to go get my motherfucking liquor, that was 1989, honey. That was 1989 because that was the year that they changed the drinking age to 21. Okay, they changed it to 21. So if you're going to change the drinking, why in the hell can't we change the gun law to where you have to be at least 21 years old in order to buy one? Okay. Not to have it in your possession is a whole nother thing. I know some folks will say, well, that's not going to stop them from getting them. Well, it will give them a crime. Okay. And those who are under the age of 18 who have firearms in their presence or whatever, then that means that we have to register them, or that means that you got it illegally. If they're not registered up under your household by your parents' name, honey, then that means you got it illegally, right? That's the first thing that we know. Secondly, it needs to be to where if you're under 18, to where your parents are going to be held responsible for your firearms. Okay, so that ain't doing. Older so-called authority figures will come up with excuses all day long as to why they didn't do their jobs. Bottom line, they don't care and will not admit it. Okay, I got that. I like that. Did you see the video circling on TikTok with the 13-year-old doing an experiment for the local news when he went to the gun show and the man was going to steal him a gun? Yeah, I saw that. And that because he was a 13-year-old actor. And what it was, he went into different stores that was trying to get liquor, this, that, and other. And everybody's like, no, honey, you can't do that. He couldn't even get a lottery ticket. He couldn't get a lottery ticket at 13. But when he went to that damn private gun show or whatever, that man was about to let him walk up out there with that gun, no questions asked. And basically told him, well, this is the one that you need and blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, that's a good choice. Well, it's all yours. And handed it to him. And he could have bought that motherfucker right there. Right there. So how is it that those gun shows are not regulated? Okay, how is it? I don't understand that. Okay, well regulated is code to white people must have assault rifles or guns to prepare for when they are the minority. Rolling eyes. Exactly. Okay, exactly. Okay. That doesn't make sense now, does it? Huh? It doesn't make sense. And I need somebody to help make it make sense, okay? So here, wait a minute. I'm going to play this one again. We did this. I'm going to show this, y'all, because some of y'all wasn't with us when we did the show on these toy guns looking real. Y'all look at this.
Man, this shit wrong in here, man. This shit ain't even, this shit crazy, boy. Man, look what they got these kids out here with, man. This shit say Glock, folk. Man, this shit here, man. They want police to kill these kids, man. These folk wicked, man. And if 9 times 10, and them folk push up in the hood, and when these kids whip that bitch out or got it on them, man, or some shit in their hand, man, they gonna spank them kids. They gonna kill them babies, man. Look what these folk doing, man. This shit wrong in here, man. This shit ain't even, this shit crazy, boy.
Yeah, that's a toy. That is a toy, children. That's a toy. Gun control equals loss of revenue. All these politicians who support NRA. Exactly. 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 What about the little girl who shot and killed the woman with whom her mother fought with? Then said, don't mess with my mom. Honey, listen, I didn't see that one. But the whole thing of it is that, hey, everything about guns now is about making sure we protect ourselves. And I told y'all this before. I really wish we would start being very honest with gun control and carrying on, because everybody wants to say guns don't kill people, people kill people. That's a lie. That's a motherfucking lie, because see, when you got that motherfucker, you wouldn't be able to cap a motherfucker if you didn't have the gun. Okay, you wouldn't be able to cap some damn body. You wouldn't be able to blow some motherfucking body up if you did not have the gun, because you know what the power of the gun is. Especially those of you who become gun enthusiasts and want to tell me about hollow tip point bullets. Oh, you need to do this with the bullet. And if you got all that, did you know the power of that gun? No, you're trying to kill somebody because the gun is going to do it. You weaponize the gun to do it. You ain't got no damn BB gun that's going to sit up there and just, blow little shit. You ain't even got the damn non-lethal ones that have rubber bullets. If you're trying to get rid of somebody or just deter somebody, you can sting the shit out their asses without killing them. But that's not what it is. See, that's not what that is. This little boy needs some serious mental help. He needs to be locked away from the world and society in a mental health hospital, a straitjacket, and never let out of his childhood. His childhood needs to be taken. This vexed my spirit. Why his childhood got to be taken? No, you don't take his childhood.
I said it wrong. He needs to be locked away and knock that out, because you don't know what he can do at that age right there. But when he said that, and when I say that, taking his childhood, let him grow up in there, in that facility wherever he's locked down.
Well, the whole thing of it is this: being locked down ain't gonna do nothing but put him on medication. See, in those facilities that carried on, putting people on medication and stuff and leaving them lethargic because you don't want to deal with them is a whole different issue. Okay, and as young as this baby is, honey, what we have to do is put him. What we have to do is to find out how he was programmed, see where his wiring is. You do that through color play or whatever. Let them color pictures and show me what this is. Why does this appeal to you? Let him sit down there and explain why it appeals to him. Tell me what your brain is telling you. When you saw your first adult killing show, you said, my brain started telling me things and I like it. What do you like? And that's where we need to start, and understanding this and understanding that. And I'm trying to think of the name of the movie. I can't think of the name of this damn movie. If you have been up close and personal to the damage a gunshot can do and have to try to keep them alive to this day. Okay. I've not. And have you been in combat? Because I know you're military, so just to understand that portion of it, and to see what it does. I still need to know the name of this damn movie. It is a movie where I forget who was in it. They took the gun, and they were trying to get the baby's attention, the little baby's attention, right? And they took the stuffed animal, the baby's favorite stuffed animal, and they had put it behind the target, right? And so they went to go shoot the target or whatever. And okay, so the child was still fascinated, so he thought. But then when they went to go get to the target, and behind the target was the stuffed animal, and the baby saw that the animal was just blown to bits and was not repairable, that child broke down and just cried and cried and cried and cried because that was his favorite stuffed animal. So I always reference that movie because I think those are some of the lessons that real people need to understand about guns. Okay, because kids, if kids see that, they're not gonna come back from that. It's not about getting up, and things of that nature. Okay. This is part of the reason why it's so dangerous to get into an argument with kids. They'll go home and get a gun or a knife and come back and kill you. Listen, I'm not afraid of nobody's child, honey. Anything that came into this world after me, okay, after me, okay, and especially with the experience that I have, no, the kids don't scare me. What gets on my nerves is you got these fucking parents who want to tell me what their kids ain't gonna do. Bitch, you ain't around this little bastard when you ain't here. Okay, who to learn how to cuss because apparently you so holier than thou, you don't think that he got it from you. No, this little hell you done came up in here and did X, Y, and Z. Okay, and because you're not gonna whoop his ass, I am. But you don't hit my child, you don't hit mine. I'm gonna tell you what, if you don't start, or at least letting them understand what consequences are, then goddamn it, I'm gonna have a belt waiting for their ass every motherfucking time. Now, if you don't want me watching your kids, you better take them. Okay. I have seen it working in emergency rooms, and you can't get that smell of blood and gunpowder off of you. You never forget. Wow. Damn. You said the smell of blood and gunpowder, girl. Wow. Okay, really? I'm serious, though. I'm serious as AIDS, Chad. I'm serious. Okay. Parents are the damn problems. Not just parents. Parents are, they are. They are, but we got to blame aunts and uncles and grandparents, too, because you got folks who sit down there and co-sign bullshit. Okay? Oh, let the little boy be able to get out of here. Okay? Those that want to slide them shit and carry on. See, you know, that favorite aunt and uncle carrying on shit, it's just between us. Okay? And sometimes it's cute when you got your little thing going on or whatever, but other times, honey, that shit ain't, it ain't together. It ain't together. Well, you got to teach these boys about these streets. Yeah, let me teach them about the streets, but I don't need you to be encouraging crime. I don't need you to be encouraging shit that's going against what my rules are about my motherfucking house. Okay, if I told this little nigga, I said, get your ass home before the street lights come on. That means when that bitch get bright and there's no more light, no daylight, your ass need to be in the house, not on the porch, not walking up the motherfucking steps. You need to be in this house before the street lights come on. Okay? I don't need you to go and throw a monkey wrench. Okay? He was out here with me. Out here with you doing what? I didn't know that. You didn't call and tell me he with you, goddammit. How? No. He know what the fuck, or she know what the fuck I told her. I said, get your ass home. Motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I'm having a flashback. We're going to take a commercial break right here. And when we come back, honey, I'm going to get into something new. Because we're going to talk about this Monique and D.L. Hughley. I know that's what y'all waiting on. We're going to talk about Monique and D.L. Hughley and this goddamn Juneteenth ice cream shit. Yeah. Okay. The cheering childs. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go to a commercial break, but I'm going to play this this is going to be a commercial. Okay, but if y'all want to talk about it, we will, but this is a commercial, okay? We'll go from there.
Right away as I parked, U.S. Marshals started coming toward my car and saying...
Not that one, sorry. We played that one already.
I keep seeing people talk about a revolution, and I understand it completely, because a couple of years ago, I was on my burn it all down shit too. Trust. If we're being honest, I've been on my burn it all down shit since 2012. But here's the thing. When you do a little research, when you do a little reading, you find out that less than half of our voting public participates in our midterm elections. You do a little more research and you see that people like Fred Hampton and the Black Panthers were trying to get a coalition going. Google the Rainbow Coalition if you don't know what I'm talking about. to take over politically and serve the people who have always been shit on in this country. He was trying to get the Black Panthers. He was trying to get the Asian people. He was trying to get the poor white people. He was trying to get the natives. He was trying to get the Latinos. And they were solving problems on their own. They were met with resistance by the police and by the federal government. And that is why it did not work. Because he was on the right track. If you get all these people on the same page legislatively, these damn Republicans and these dirty politicians who are only out here for their own financial gain will suffer. Think about it like this. If you were to bake a cake, right, and you put the oven on 450 degrees and you put the cake batter in there for 2 hours, when it comes out burnt as fuck, do you run around here saying ovens don't work and baking is a scam? Because that's what y'all sound like when y'all say voting doesn't work and politics is a scam. No, you never did the shit right. The actual revolution would be when more than 49% of us show up at the polls to fire the people who keep doing us dirty. The actual revolution would be when people figure out how to get on the same page and work together and play the long game like these damn Republicans been doing for decades and get what we need and get actual public servants in there to serve us instead of these money-hungry, power-hungry white supremacists. Do you understand that these people are our employees? Our taxes pay their salary and our taxes also pay for their health care. So while we're running around here without insurance, we are actually paying taxes to keep their asses alive and healthy while they are shitting on us. Yes, the system needs to change. We can't change it from the outside, though. That is the issue. That is why we keep going around and around and around in this Groundhog Day of bullshit, because people will not participate in the process, but also lament about the process. And it's like, what do you want? What you want to do? You got the oven on 450 and you left the cake in there for 2 hours, ho? What you expect? Of course this shit ain't gonna work. But maybe if you do it right, we can get some progress. Maybe if you participate, we can start moving towards what is right and what is good for the American people. So until we get 100% voter participation in this country, I don't want to hear shit about no revolution, because if you can't get your ass up and go do something that is free and legal, how am I supposed to trust that you're going to be able to carry out a whole damn revolution that is going to be beneficial to our people? Shut the fuck up and go take your ass to the polls and vote, ho.
How you all doing? My name is Jason Pander and I'm the CEO and founder of B Condoms. Today I'm about to give you a demonstration to show you why B Condoms are the strongest condoms in the market. There's nothing better. What we're going to do today is I took one of our Platinum XL condoms, we're going to put it over a cucumber, and what I'm going to show you is that we can cut through this cucumber without actually breaking the integrity of our condom. Now you can see I put the condom over this cucumber. I'm going to take a knife, we're going to now cut through it. Now, keep in mind, all condoms are not able to do this. This is something special, all right? Our condoms are pH friendly for the women, all right? They're vegan friendly, they're organic. We don't have any of the toxins that you'll find in other types of condoms, like the caseins, the glycerins, the glutens, any of those. That's why our condoms are odorless and they're tasteless. So what you now saw was, voila, all cuts through the cucumber. Now watch this. Take some water, open it up. No holes. This is what you get when you purchase a B condom. The best quality on the market, black owned, and make sure to protect the culture with B condoms. Nothing's better. Thank you. Jason Panda tapping out.
Have you tried Big Rob Popcorn? It's a wonderful anytime snack that everyone will love. Available in 3 flavors. Grown and Sexy, which is the perfect mix of cheddar, cheese, and caramel. Sugar Shack, a fruitful flavored mix of watermelon and apple. So delicious and good. How about spicy butter and white cheddar? Everyone loves it. That's why it's called good. All Big Rob snacks are manufactured in an FDA approved facility and flash sealed for freshness, safety, and worldwide delivery. To order, call or text 937-367-8650. That's 937-367-8650. Or contact Big Rob via Instagram at Hey Big Rob. As the holidays approach, take advantage of the holiday special. Purchase more than 2 bags and receive a free CD. Call or text 937-367-8650 to place your order now. Big Rob Popcorn, the perfect snack that you will love. It's so delicious.
And we are back, honey. I'm sitting up here leaning to the side. Okay. Oh, okay. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, jigging the scene with my gangster lean. Woo woo. Okay. Let me see. Let me go to these comments, honey. Let me go to these comments. I'm just getting back, so I'll be in the comments, honey. Okay. Let's see. I will bust a kid till I see the white meat, honey, in my Bernie Mac voice. This is why I don't go to concerts, games, or anything of that nature. I stay home and watch it on TV. COVID is the only thing that you have to watch out for, child. Listen. Okay. Hallelujah, sister. Okay. Ha. Get off the pole and go vote. Okay, right. Y'all are a mess and a half. Okay. I know you here, honey. I see you. I'm just reading the comments. Okay. So be that as it may. Okay. So listen, let's go here, honey. Let's go here because Aunt Nikki's coming up in here. And I want to get her up in here and carry it on. But wait, okay, let me bring her in so I can go find this other video. Because what I'm going to show y'all is in 3 parts. But my part 3 is not up in here. And I'm trying to load it up. And I just had the damn thing. I saw it. And I'm like, okay, I know I downloaded it. But where you at? Okay.
Hey, y'all. This light is a mess, but I don't feel like getting up, so sorry, y'all.
Okay, what you say?
We had to make sure that.
Now I'm sitting up here. I'm going through. I'm trying to get this other video together. But
about what? Monique and them?
No. We're gonna talk about that. I'm coming, but I want to go. I'm gonna go to the Juneteenth ice cream and stuff first because we'll be real quick with
Oh, they took it off the shelf already.
Yes, I know. However, catch the stunt, honey. Wait a minute.
Because I definitely did a video about it. I said I better not catch nobody I know buying this shit.
Okay.
So y'all want some Juneteenth ice cream? Find a black-owned ice cream parlor like back in the day, or a black-owned ice cream business. If they got something special going on for Juneteenth, buy it from them. Because this is what always happens. Once they get a hold of something that we're passionate about, then they want to make money from it.
Right. Well,
I love you to death, but no.
Well, see, but that's what I want to discuss. Because we already knew that once the Biden and Harris administration made this a national holiday, now it's only been a year. They just did it last year. Okay? So within that same 365 days, these motherfuckers done went, and now they're trying to capitalize. Here it is. They are trying to capitalize on something that has nothing to do with them. Now let me get them.
I will say it's two sides to that coin too, because we do want it recognized just as much as July the 4th. And it's like,
hold on. Because see, July 4th has got nothing to do with us. And
that's what I'm saying, but we want the same.
Wait. I don't give a fuck about them making money off of 4th of July. Because, see, here's the thing. Catch it. Number one, the American flag is not supposed to be used to make money off of anyway. Remember when they was talking about that with Colin? Company taking a knee and carrying on. Everybody was talking all about the American flag, blah, 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 blah. Well, the flag is not supposed to be used to be made money. It's not supposed to be used as costume, and you're not supposed to wear the flag. We got all kinds of flag, jacket flags.
Yes, and people always wearing that flag on
yes. It's not supposed to be done that way, but they have capitalized on that, right? Juneteenth, well, I think the part that really just got up under my skin and just really pissed me off about it is the fact that they went and trademarked the motherfucking name.
Who did?
Let me play the video.
Oh,
so I'm sure by now y'all heard about this Juneteenth ice cream being marketed by Great Value. And I'm a trademark attorney. So the first thing that I noticed was next to the word Juneteenth was that little TM. That means somebody has applied for exclusive use, the exclusive right to use Juneteenth as a trademark to sell certain products or brands. And don't let the little brown hands on the ice cream container fool you. It ain't who you think it might be. So the United States Patent and Trademark Office said that back in 2021, a company by the name of Balchem Corporation has applied for exclusive use for the word Juneteenth for flavor enhancers. So I looked up the owner of Balchem to see. Meet Ted Harris, the chairman and CEO of Balchem Corporation.
Okay, wait. Here's part two.
So I slid over to the United States Patent and Trademark Office, looked up Balchem to see what other trademarks they may have, and the name seemed odd, to say the least. So here's where it gets weird. When you check out their website, they don't necessarily sell things like other food stuff. They really sell like things that go inside of foods, different chemicals that go in both human and pet food. And so this Juneteenth trademark application for this particular type of ice cream is a little bit outside their normal realm. So why would a chemical company file for a trademark for an ice cream using the title Juneteenth? I don't really know why, but I will tell you, it sounds like it came out of a sci-fi novel that I wrote a very long time ago. And in case you're wondering, like I am, maybe it's not that uncommon to try to trademark holidays like Juneteenth. Let's check that out in part 3.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So I really had to make sure that my trademark lawyer brain was not overthinking this, right? And so I see the nice story and that they're celebrating the emancipation. Wanted to make sure that maybe Balchem does this for, I don't know, all American holidays. So let's check out Memorial Day. In the same way that Juneteenth memorializes those who received their freedom years after slavery was over, maybe Balchem also has an ice cream to celebrate the lives that were lost by our soldiers. But when you take a look, not Balchem or anyone else has registered Memorial Day. They've used it for 5Ks and other things that truly honor the history of the day, but not red velvet ice cream. Now, the 4th of July does have some registrations, but when you look a little bit closer at those brands, those titles have absolutely nothing to do with the holidays themselves. Those are the brand names, and those brands don't sell things that are specifically related to the independence of the American country or any of the cultures that are involved therewith. So as I take a look at this attempt to trademark the term Juneteenth, the colors on the box, the art that is there, I really have to ask myself, is Balchem actually honoring and celebrating us? Or is this a setup for later control of the Juneteenth name? I'm not really sure, but I know as a trademark attorney, that would be one of the first steps that I would take. Brand it under a name, and then 5 years later, I'll be able to claim that I have a distinctive use of this word, Juneteenth.
Ha!
She said that they filed a thing, but they don't have it yet, I don't think. This is where the people need to step in.
Exactly.
They don't have it. So we need to rally up and make sure that they don't get it. It shouldn't be allowed to be trademarked. How about that?
Right.
Nobody should be able to trademark it.
Baby.
Because I don't even want a black person to trademark it. You know why? Because you might not be you might be black, but you might not be black. Your circumstances might just be that you was born black.
Listen.
You know, I don't want somebody like Lil Can being able to trademark.
That's just a little can.
Mm-hmm.
But wait a minute, honey. Here's where it gets interesting. Because hold on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Oh, Demetrius, you did not. You did not. You did not, did you? Oh, girl. You know what? Sometimes I click too much from my own goddamn good.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, wait a minute. Let me share the page. Let me share the page. Okay. Okay. Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we do that? Hold on. I'm trying to get it. I got to get it to do right. I feel like Mrs. Millie, honey. Mrs. Millie. Okay, we can do it. And we can make it go the right way. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want this. We're going to share. Share screen is what we're doing. Come on. Oh, this thing just takes the longest time sometimes. Okay. Share screen. And I want to go right here. All right. Share. Okay. Is Walmart really selling twink flavored ice cream for Pride? Well, here's where this is, honey. A mischievous
what's twink flavored?
We listen.
Okay.
A mischievous tweet by drag queen Brooklyn Heights, okay, host of Canadia's Drag Race, has gone viral ahead of Pride Month. Includes a photo of a special Pride ice cream claiming to be twink flavored fudge packed ice cream with corn and peanuts. Okay, peanut bits rather. Okay. The ice cream appears to be a part of the Walmart Great Value range. The retail giant did indeed unveil its special Pride celebration ice cream a week ago or so. However, this particular image is fake. Some of the responders to it posted shots of the real packaging, which labels the Pride product as white chocolate flavored ice cream with brownies and cherries. Many online comments have a special edition Walmart dessert with skepticism, accusing the brand of cashing in on minorities. It's time for corporations to pretend to be in support of gay community to turn a profit again. Time flies, says one of the commenters. Okay. At the same time, it launched its Pride ice cream. Walmart is also unveiled a Juneteenth ice cream. On the packaging of the red velvet flavored treat, the retailer invites people to share and celebrate African American culture, emancipation, and enduring hope. Online, many suggested buying the ice cream for a Black-owned business might be more appropriate, an appropriate way to mark June 19th. The day.
They read my post. They saw my video.
Okay. The date marks the day Union soldiers arrived in Texas in 1865 with the news that enslaved Black people were free, more than 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. President Biden commemorated it as a federal holiday in 2021. Okay, and it goes on. But basically what it was, this is the actual real packaging. Okay, did I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I got to reshare the screen because I clicked it and it went over. Can y'all see that?
I can see it. One of them got pink lid. One of them got yellow lid.
Okay, so it did. Okay, yeah. So this here is where they're going with this. Okay, this is the white chocolate flavored ice cream with brownies and cherries, And the Juneteenth was the red velvet and cheesecake flavored ice cream. Okay. So now I want to know if the same person trademarked this pride shit.
Oh,
see,
yeah.
If this is the same people, because this is the same brand. See, this is Great Value, which is Walmart's brand. Okay. And I was like, well, damn. Now see here now here's something that is tickling me. Okay. Here's something that is really tickling me. Because for every time that we turn around, I want somebody to argue and say, damn, black folks can't have nothing, can they? Because you're mad. I know we all mad that this damn Juneteenth just came out of nowhere. You want to celebrate a motherfucking ice cream and things. Here's my thing is this. My whole thing about this whole idea of Juneteenth ice cream and capitalizing on Juneteenth and carrying on is this. We couldn't get y'all motherfuckers to stand up when we said Black Lives Matter.
Come on.
We sit up here trying to tell you that we don't sit up here and fought with Colin Kaepernick taking a knee about police brutality. Y'all keep throwing up in our face. Well, you're doing it to yourselves and this, that, and other. Now that Biden and Harris has said that this is an actual national holiday, now your asses want to sit down and come around.
Now y'all down for the cause, huh? Now you down for the cause.
You sit down there and oh, let's celebrate the hope and enduring and carrying on the black one. Kiss my motherfucking black ass.
Meanwhile, while y'all trying to not teach our children what really fucking happened.
Hello.
You can kiss my ass. You want to sell us some fucking ice cream to deflect the fact that you don't want them talking about sexual orientation. You don't want them talking about what happened to us at slavery. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no. You're not gonna insult my intelligence like that.
Yeah, because you're playing in my fucking face. Stop playing in my face.
It's okay to sit down here and take my money because you want to capitalize on me and call me all kinds of this, that, and the thirds. But yet you want to spit in my face when I try to come to you with laws and say we need to change. You won't even give me motherfucking decent health care, bitch. I'm sitting up here trying to wonder how in the hell I get my goddamn grill done and carrying on. And I got to wonder what the fuck is going on with health care in this country. I can't even live decently because
we
y'all
got to pay taxes, but we can't get health care.
But yet we paying for your motherfucking ass to be up here in Congress to get the best health care.
Okay, you get the very best.
The very best of the best. Because you a senator, you a president, you a this and you a that. But yet here in the damn hood, I can't get that. But yet you don't want to say Black Lives Matter because you say that's a terrorist organization. But because it's Juneteenth or whatever, you want to capitalize on Juneteenth?
A terrorist organization. Everything that's black, if there is black people coming together, the minute 4 more people come together to try to do something positive for the culture, then they already a gang, they on the watch list, they on the domestic terrorist list. This some straight up bullshit. But y'all ain't never put them fucking Cucamonga cracker KKK motherfuckers on none of them lists.
And that there has been my whole upset with this. Because I'm like, if y'all don't cut this motherfucking bullshit the fuck out and get it off my nerve, how dare you?
I'm telling y'all,
how much
y'all want to celebrate Juneteenth and you want to spend money on Juneteenth, just make sure you spend it at black-owned businesses. That's how we celebrate Juneteenth. Because guess what? I bet you if every black person, we know we could shut down any stock market if we wanted to. Y'all know that. If we take one day and don't buy anything offline or in a regular retail store, except for in black-owned businesses, we'll crash all this shit.
Black-owned and operated.
Black-owned and operated. We will crash their whole shit. And I've been saying this for so many years. They don't give a fuck about how much we march, scream, yell, protest, whatever. If it don't fucking hurt their pockets, they don't give a fuck.
Exactly. You understand? So I'm that there has been my whole big to do. Then I just saw this pride thing today.
I hadn't seen that.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
I hadn't seen that. You know, I've been out
now
stuff, so I ain't even been on TikTok or nothing like that.
the whole thing with the Pride ice cream, now catch it. Because, see, I'm not even concerned about that because actually I was expecting that. Okay? Now, I wasn't expected to be what it is. You know, you talk about white chocolate flavored ice cream. Bitch, I thought y'all was going to make it a Superman rainbow or whatever. Everybody's so goddamn rainbow. I thought it was going to be rainbow sherbet. Right, hello? Boom.
Rainbow sherbet for bodies for Pride.
Right,
like,
okay.
Don't sit up here and make up shit. It's shit that's already there. And you say, well, these are special editions for Pride Month. Now, I don't want no fucking red velvet fucking ice cream, no goddamn way. Stop thinking all black people think the same.
Wait a minute. Oh, Wanda said, oh, wait a minute. This is good, Wanda. She said, and remember when black people were denied vanilla ice cream in the Jim Crow South, except on Independence Day, but you're going to make ice cream for Juneteenth. Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
And for real, vanilla ice cream ain't the fuck white any goddamn way.
Right.
Vanilla is not white. If you go open up a fucking vanilla bean.
It's brown as, yeah, that's right. It's brown as hell.
Brown as hell.
That's right. Yeah.
That's why when you get Breyers ice cream and you see them little black dots in it, because that's the only real vanilla in that shit.
Right. Exactly. And you had to buy vanilla bean. Yeah. When you buy vanilla bean ice cream, Walmart has gone totally automatic checkout, not going there. They, you know, not completely over here where I am. They had 2 or 3, but I don't like that.
They did add more because we went in that store one day. I said, now ain't this some shit?
Yeah, they added more
prices and then put me on shelf checkout. You want me to do self checkout? Them fucking prices better be lower, or you better be sending me a W-2 form because bitch, I don't work here.
How about that?
I'll be ordering shit offline forever because I'm not packing my own shit.
Twink is a name used to describe a teenager in his late teens, just before adulthood. Well, that there, but in gay culture, honey, a twink is somebody, honey, who is young looking, and what we call them Twinkies because they need a Twinkie. They like they about 150 pounds. They're real slender, this, that, and the other. Yeah, and they look like children. You know, they have bodies and stuff that look like kids, even though they may be full-fledged adults. But they may be, you know, in their 30s, but you got an 18-year-old looking body. Okay, those are the twinks. And it's like, child, a twink can't do shit for me, but eat Twinkies all day. Okay. But there's flavor in the bone, honey. So, you know.
I know that's right.
Okay. He rescinded his trademark once they pulled the ice cream. Oh, really?
He said, oh, the fuck, they not going to buy it.
He rescinded his trademark once they pulled the
ice baby, I'm about to dig up some shit on this motherfucker. I'm going to start letting his ass have it.
Wow. Now that is rich right there.
Come on, bro. Come on, come through with the news, girl.
Y'all better come and dish this tea right here, bitch, because this here, I told y'all it was going to be one of them shows today.
Mm-hmm.
I can make my own ice cream, not falling for that crap. Come on,
Amen. Amen.
Come on, Linus. Mr. Walmart probably got something to do with that, probably. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. What you say for the 4th? I'm staying home and cooking, not going anywhere. Listen?
We don't do
celebrate the 4th of July like everybody else does. I don't do all that shit. You know, the fireworks are cute. If I don't go out, when I was a kid, we did because we wanted to go see the fireworks because we were kids. But I don't go out of my way to go look for fireworks to carry on, honey. If I can't go on the roof of my hotel or whatever and look to see the fireworks or whatever, I do not like buying fireworks and stuff because fuckers don't know what the hell they do. Exactly. Fireworks are explosives, bitches. Fireworks are explosives, bitches. Fireworks are motherfucking explosive, bitches. And you ain't got.
When we moved down here and I seen that there was so many fireworks stores. We don't have that up in Philly and stuff.
Listen,
that shit is illegal.
They done set the tent up here at the Walmart and shit.
At Walmart already? Yeah, it's illegal in Philly. Like people still get them because they'll go to the other states, but it's illegal to buy fireworks like that. And so when I came down here, I was like, wait, fireworks store? I was like, anybody can buy fireworks from the fireworks store? They're like, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, dumb. Ain't nobody got time for that.
And for me, the only way I'm eating some barbecue or something on the 4th of July is if somebody goes somewhere and they bring me back a plate. I promise you. First of all, I don't like being outside and that fucking hot ass bullshit. No damn way.
The damn hypocrisy. Exactly,
Yep.
honey. Okay, exactly. Okay, Ted Harris could be on the board of Walmart and talk them into making an ice cream. Okay, possibly. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, you guys are so funny.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Fireworks make me have flashbacks, and I don't celebrate. Okay, really? Yeah. Okay, listen, and that's another thing because you're talking about the 4th of July, child. The 4th of July is always for me a military thing because hell, we fought. That was a battle. Okay, for independence, but it wasn't our fight. The 4th of July has nothing to do with black folks.
Shit to do with us.
It got nothing to do with black folks. In fact, they wouldn't even let us fight. For those who were trying to be soldiers, they wouldn't even let us fight in the 4th of July.
And you know what I feel about the 4th of July, especially nowadays, as we've become since becoming an adult. You find there are so many murders and shootings and stuff on the 4th of July that don't get looked at right away because they always believe there are fireworks going off.
Right.
God forbid you in an area where they are shooting off fireworks, or you in the big area where they doing like the ones for your city or your town.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna know who got shot or who got killed till the next day.
How about that?
A lot of shit happen when them fireworks be going off. I don't like it.
How about that?
They are very pretty and everything, but the shit makes too much goddamn noise for me. All these goddamn engineers and tech, all them tech people that we got, we can't get no motherfucking fireworks that just look pretty up in the sky. Why they gotta make so much fucking noise?
Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm sending out a text because making sure this sound is all right.
Oh, y'all. I've been trying to get Liliana up to Philly for the last few days. But coming off Memorial Day, and then all the bad weather that's been happening around the country, because, we had to do that again. She's still here.
Okay.
A lot of flights and stuff got canceled.
Right.
Child, I ain't never seen my damn name at the bottom of a standby list before. Baby, I was number 12 and Lily was 13. I said, oh, hell no.
Okay.
Baltimore guilty. What, all the shooting and shit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, baby, we neighbors. I'm right in Philly. But
okay.
Yeah. And now up in Philly, the Roots picnic is going on, which would have been nice for me to be home for that because Monday's my birthday.
Right.
But the Roots picnic is always off the chain. So I probably won't be able to take her home until my birthday. So there's that.
Okay. Okay. How about that? Okay. So that's enough about Juneteenth. This goddamn ice cream and shit.
Make y'all some ice cream. Y'all want to buy something from Walmart? Go buy an ice cream maker. That'll make.
How about that? Okay.
Go buy ice cream maker.
Okay. How about that? But now let's get into the meat of this thing, honey.
Oh God.
Let's get into the meat of this thing here.
And I knew we was going to have to talk about it, but I was like,
I know. And let's get into the meat of it, honey, because you know what? I didn't pull it up, but I'm going to. Okay. Y'all give me a minute because we're going to pull this up.
Okay? We ain't watching her rant, are we?
Y'all don't want to watch the rant?
It's 10 minutes long.
I ain't got to. Okay. No, we ain't got to watch the whole thing. Shit. It is 10 minutes long, but the whole idea of it is this. Why? And when it first came out, now listen, I'm going to be very transparent. Because when I posted it, I was like, oh, I think I'm on her side this time, right? Because she's talking contracts. And the contracts say, and the contracts say. Well, let's dig into this motherfucking contract.
Well, neither one of them got a legit contract. Neither one of them produced an actual contract. Monique produced the one that they wrote up, to give to the people. And DL has a contract memo of what he wants on there. Neither one of them.
No. That's not a contract demo.
I mean,
that was
what
the
about
show. It was an itinerary demo.
A performance demo.
Right, which was the outline of the show.
Right.
Okay. And what was supposed to be going down. Now everybody is saying that usually the performance demo is basically the run of the show. Okay. Now, and we usually do that now. I'm not dealt with contracts on that particular level, but as a director, we already know what the line is. Okay. When we going in for the shoot that day, we got a run sheet. This is how we running it. Okay. Now we do make changes as we're running because we realize, okay, we couldn't do that. We changed it independently.
Right.
But during the thing, we know what the run of the motherfucking show is. Okay. Now, with that, and I'm a piggyback on Funky Dineva and a lot of other people when they said, look at the marketing materials.
Right. DL face was bigger than anybody.
The marketing materials always had DL, as the big picture this, that, and the other.
This picture was the biggest one, and it was in the center. And we do know from doing all the kind of things that we do, putting on shows, being in shows and shit like that, whoever's the biggest on the flyer is usually the headliner.
Right.
Now, that's not to say that they didn't work out something where Monique was supposed to be the headliner. I'm going to tell you what got me first on Monique's side.
Uh-huh.
Because even though they were saying it was messy and she shouldn't have said nothing, and that was between the promoter, y'all should have took that up with the promoter. Well, everybody, if you go back and listen to that rant very carefully, what she said was DL threw a fit and said, I'm not going on if I go on before her.
Right.
And that is in there, but all the different bloggers, and I've been listening to it too, because I love me some Kim Pyre. I love Dineva. I ain't heard Dineva do one in a long time, so I had to listen up.
Right.
And I'm saying, y'all not listening. Y'all didn't hear her tell you he went off and said, I'm not going on if I go on before her.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, her rant wasn't just with the promoters. At that point, it make it be with both of them. Now, do I think it's right? Monique, no. Damn it, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I love you to death. I love her. And I love the way she wear her heart on her sleeve. She felt like she was done wrong, and she gonna let you fucking know it.
Right.
I don't feel like it was cute for her to come after his sexuality. Ma'am, why are you coming after somebody's sexuality when you know motherfuckers coming after your husband's forever? And I'm sure y'all don't fucking like it, so why would you do it to him?
Okay.
Now, but she did also say, when she did one of her replies, that she been waiting for the moment for DL to be around to let it loose. Now, see, the petty bitch inside of me was like, well, at least she honest. Cause I ride that fence sometimes too. Like, bitch, I hold shit in the back of this motherfucking file cabinet of a brain of mine forever. And when I find the right time, you do something to me, I find the right motherfucking time, I'm gonna let it loose. Now, that could have been what it was. Once he said the shit that he said, he ain't going on, or she go on after him, she said, fuck it, it's a fine time to let it out my arsenal. Do I think it was right? I don't think it was the time, because you just getting your foot back in the door.
Okay, here's where I am.
Okay.
Here's where I am, because I was on her side in the very beginning when it first dropped, but we only heard hers, right? I was like, oh shit, I think I'm rocking. Okay, from the jump, I think I'm gonna rock with it, right? Then as it started to unpack, we started to unpack this bitch. Okay. Number one, whether he said this or not, that he wasn't going to perform or whatever, DL said, I haven't even seen Monique. All that night, we hadn't even seen each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I never said anything to her, blah, 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 blah. So that means the promoters
they won't stir in the pot. Them motherfuckers.
Okay.
That's what we need to hear from them.
Right. It's them. Now, then when I heard that this contract was the contract that they drew up, okay, Sydney and them drew up, and this, that, and the other, I said, ooh. Okay. Not that that's far-fetched, because oftentimes...
Right, because that happens.
It
You draw the
happens.
contract that you want.
We draw the contract and carrying on that we want to have signed, usually come from the lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get my lawyer to draw it up, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And once we get the agreed upon thing, we sign. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. So that's not unusual, but for this contract that you produced come from your husband, and this is the one that's in question, pause. Okay? Pause. Number 3, DL came and he replied to her rebuttal, because still, after she let him have it, because that bitch is 10 minutes long, then she said,
like a minute.
Huh?
His rebuttal on stage after that was like a minute.
Because he wasn't there for that. And I didn't even hear what he said on the stage.
He didn't say a lot. He just said some funny shit like, damn, she went from the queen of comedy to the queen of ash or something. Some of the stuff that he said in his thing, he had already said on the stage, but his rebuttal on the stage was only like a minute long.
And okay, but he had to follow that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this, that, and the other.
He did it with a lot of class too.
Now, again, here's where she fucked up. Because now y'all on Instagram going back and forth.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, y'all going back and forth. Because he like, well, look at the goddamn ticket. The ticket say, well, bitch, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about a ticket? That means you ain't got no motherfucking signed contract. I got contract. So she filed her contract up. He flies his little demo up. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But then this is where it gets fucked up. Because now you go on Instagram. Here we go. Where my Instagram at? Where my Instagram? Hold on.
Cindy went on an hour long.
Yeah, they did that. But hold on. This is where it gets motherfucking sloppy. Oh, right here. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I can't hear it though.
Hold on, I got to turn the sound up.
People from Kiss FM and MS Community, this is not going to air. I said the fucking ain't, right? And I thought it would. 10 minutes later, 5 to 10 minutes later, the people from Kiss FM and MS Community came down, took that tape, said if it airs, you'll never work on radio again. Took it from everybody. Said this better never air. And it did not.
And it did not air.
I'm telling you, that's true shit. I swear that on my kid. So I
what
know
made-
he's powerful enough to make that up.
So now you don't think so you're telling this story now.
I told it then. I told it on Tom Jones. No, this is not. No, this is.
You told the story.
Oh yeah, I swear to God.
Yeah.
See, people only hear what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Like I had known this for a long time and said it a long time ago. I remember I was on Tom Jones' show. He's the one that got me my radio show, and I was on his show, and I told him, "Don't talk about Mr. Cotton." They have this idea, like you can be, like I said, you can be profane, you can be profound, he's a lot of is. He's a humorist.
Yeah.
He's a benevolent. He's a humorist. He's a humanitarian. He's a rapist. That's what you can be all them.
To be all those.
Man, I lived next door to a dude, man. He took me to the free clinic. He told me about life. And he also was raping his daughter the whole time and went to jail. So to me, he's always gonna be the dude who did everybody's do it. How come when people do stuff like this, they're always above reproach, nobody ever believes them, and then it's always a lot of it. And it's always and the reason it hits home to me is because my youngest daughter said something happened to her, and because it was somebody I like, I didn't believe her. And I'll never get that back. She'll never. I'm supposed to protect her, and I'll never get that back. That she told her father something, and he didn't do nothing about it because it was inconvenient. So I could see how that could play.
Right.
And there's so many everybody wondering around why women are mad and why people are like that. Look at the shit they go through.
Yeah.
Like when she said on Color Purple, a girl child ain't safe in the family for the men. That's fucking true. And it's just that he is categorically everybody you ever see is like priests who are above reproach, or coaches who are above reproach.
Right.
Nobody, teacher, they would never. Why are you somebody's boyfriend? I watch out with you. And he played on that, and to this date, he's never said he didn't do it. This is not gonna air. I said the fucking ain't right.
All right. Okay, then y'all heard that, right?
I'm a little confused. That's the story about when his daughter.
Right, but right. Don't be confused yet, because now let me read the caption. In parentheses, this is based on DL's own words that you just heard. At Real DL Hughley.
Oh, I know what that is.
When I said, how can DL's wife suck the dick of a coward? This is what I meant. When my husband and I said we have to fight for the little girls coming up behind us, and you see DL didn't believe his own daughter over a friend because he seemingly liked his friends more than loved his own daughter and didn't want to be bothered by the inconvenient truth. This highlights why the black woman isn't believed when she publicly speaks about her trauma. What does the black women and his DL's black wife have coming? Watch who stands with this man, and you're looking at the same ones who will sit down when you, our sisters, are being attacked. I find it funny that DL was called out, will call out Ice Cube, Kanye, Rizza Islam, Angela Stanton, myself, etc. But he won't call out the name of the person that violated his daughter. This is what happens for the people who said I just need to let things go. Okay? This bitch posted that on her motherfucking Instagram.
I know.
Okay? She posted that on her Instagram. This is where it got motherfucking personal. Okay? Now, this hour-long rant, which I have not heard in its entirety, I've only heard a clip of it, okay?
What, with her and Sydney?
With her and Sydney, okay? And she sat down there and she said, brother, I told a joke. Okay, now you sit up there and talked about these kids, about their names and carrying on. So here I am in kind thinking that I'm, being clever at writing a joke. Okay, and telling a joke. She said, I know you're not homosexual, but you're tender. You got tender over a joke. Okay, and I'm like, bitch, wait a minute, but let me back that up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a lie.
She told everybody, she said, what I did was intentional.
Because of what happened on his radio show. And that was some disrespectful shit, because I didn't know about it.
I didn't either. Okay, but she said it never aired. She said it never aired. However, this is the thing.
But she feel like y'all asked me that question, it was disrespectful. I would feel the same way.
I would feel that. Well, it was.
I don't know if I would handle it like this, because especially like I said, she's just getting her foot back in the door, so I wouldn't have handled it like that. But you've been holding on to that for a long time,
right? And she said, "What, 6 years ago or whatever?"
Yeah. So why'd you even be on the stage?
And then here's the thing: she holding on to jokes that he told about her, but that thing there about her husband, it didn't come from DL. That
came from his co-host. It came from one of the co-hosts, right?
It came from the people. And so because he said, oh, well, shit, that's just how we roll. She was expecting an apology or whatever. Get the apology from the bitch who said it. Because you said DL wasn't there. So she's like, okay, well, let me tell you about your people. Okay. And he's like, oh, well, girl, that's how we roll. And I don't know if he said, I'm sorry, but I'm putting myself in that situation. Let's take if Red was up here. Okay, we know Red's mouth. Okay, we know his motherfucking mouth and carrying on. And if somebody were to call me and say, hey, look, your people sitting up there, listen, he's a comedian, that's what he's here for, whatever.
I don't know, for me, I probably would apologize on his behalf.
I would apologize on his behalf,
we'll apologize on their behalf, but they feel as they feel they're gonna say what
they're gonna say what they're gonna say what
they're gonna say what the fuck he want to say out of his mouth. So if you sensitive, bitch, don't come here.
Right. And I'm the same way, because I said that I apologize for him, but honey, he's a comedian. Okay, and he's talking in jest or whatever, and this time now it was just in jest. But I think she wanted an apology from him versus the whole is just in jest kind of talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? I can understand that. Especially because she do know people always coming for her husband's sexuality.
Listen,
so do you want him to fuck Lee Daniels or Corinne Steffens? Lee Daniels with a comment or with a condom, or Corinne Steffens
without one.
I think that was a real fucked up thing to play.
That was, but here's the thing.
Sydney said that. It's the first time I probably think I ever agreed with Sydney, and not because he hasn't had good things. I just don't listen to him. He irritates me. But what he said was, had she answered that question, it was going to put somebody else down.
Right. Listen, you know what? No. No. I'm not accepting that motherfucking answer. That's a politically correct answer because you're trying to be. That's trying to be motherfucking pro-black. Had she answered that question, what would have happened was it would have brought attention more so to his motherfucking sexuality.
His ass. Yeah, she's
because
trying to be there for her husband or whatever it is.
That there was still about them having an open relationship. Because remember, that's on the heels of them coming out saying they have an open relationship. Blah, 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 blah. She said that it was still on the heels of the whole Lee Daniel thing, which it was. Because, that whole thing was fresh at that time, whatever the case may be. But no, bitch, let's get that right. A lot of that, too, was on the heels of y'all sitting there saying y'all in an open relationship. Okay? And that him going out of the marriage or whatever wasn't a deal breaker for you. Okay.
Wait, I got a question. So if they was on the radio, what radio show they tape? Because if they saying it ain't never aired, but it was the radio show.
DL's show.
Yeah, but don't he go on live?
No, I think it was pre-taped. I think that one was pre-taped.
Okay. I was going to say, hold on, I'm confused. I think it's all just fucked up.
Okay. So
now that thing with the not believing his daughter got me a little looking at him sideways, but not coming on Monique's side. It just got me looking a little sideways because motherfucker, you was just talking shit to Kanye about stalking Kim, and if it was his daughter, he said if it was my daughter, I would do something.
That's later now because he has more sense. Okay, that's later. See, this here is relevant. See, like he said, that there happened back in the day.
But and you gotta think about it. Think about it from his daughter's perspective.
Exactly.
She was the one who or whatever. So to hear her father say it couldn't be my daughter.
Right.
Imagine her hearing, because to her, it's never going to be, oh my God, that was a long time ago, blah, blah, blah. To her, the most instant thing is going to be, well, where the fuck was you when I needed you?
Right. But we don't, but here's the thing. We don't know what he has done where, she could probably overlook that because we still don't know the timeline on that. And I'm sure over the time, because like he said, that I could never get that back. But whatever he's done to prove that he's there for her, protecting her, carrying on, yes, you're right. That moment is still going to be fresh in her head.
Because it's going to bring it right back, even if it has been pushed to the back. A statement like that will bring it right back to the forefront. I know, speaking, coming from being sexually abused, there are certain things that if somebody in my family say, it's going to bring me right back to the beginning of it all.
Right.
And it has happened. So,
yeah, it's happened to me because I remember it wasn't a sexual abuse kind of thing. I got physically attacked by I was at the grocery store. I was like, well, how was I? 12 years old. And you know how the kids are at the grocery store trying to make a little money, helping folks with their bags. I was doing that.
I was going to say, Cole used to do that. She used to come up with good money too.
Okay. Yeah. And the guy, one of the guys, I guess he was an in-store security or whatever, he had came up to me. He said, come here, I got a job for you. I said, okay. And he took me in the back of the store, in the stock area, in the employee area. And that motherfucker hemmed me up and knocked me out. Shit, he got away from me. And told me, I told you to get your motherfucking ass away from here, and I want you to leave this motherfucking facility right now. Yeah. And so I went home and I told my mother and I told her boyfriend Edward at the time that I got jumped on or whatever. And I just knew because I know my mama was a fighter, honey. And mama never went up there. Okay, they never went up there. And that crushed me. That crushed me. But I don't know why they didn't. I never got damn.
Oh, don't no. Nope. No. No.
I got it. I'm good.
I felt it right when you felt it.
I
didn't get the chance It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
So
good.
you said that, I felt it.
That's a
I
sneaker.
felt
That's a
it.
sneaker.
I
That's a
felt it.
motherfucking sneaker. That bitch, God! That bitch came up. She snuck up in there. That bitch snuck the fuck up.
As soon as you said it, I said,
"Ooh, fuck you, hoe." Wait a minute. No, mama, that ain't for you, mama. That got the deal. That bitch said she tried to take me out. She tried to take me out.
You tried.
No.
Baby.
Ooh.
Right there.
You got that? Did you? Okay. But
As soon as you said it, it registered for me because, like I said, even though I was working things out with mommy, it was still stuff that I did to ask that I didn't get a chance.
Okay. This is this one.
You leave my goddamn sister alone.
Okay.
Niece. Niece, you leave my damn baby alone. You understand me?
So I'm like, okay. So I get it. So I get it, you know, that when parents disappoint the children and carrying on and this, that, and the other. So yeah, I hear where you are, and because we're not there, I can't say I can't speak on the daughter's behalf. But as a child who to understand what you're saying, it will still register. Because whether that's a joke or not, motherfucker, it will say, well, where the fuck was you at back then? Or you could say, well, it couldn't have been my, oh yeah, it was, and you didn't do shit. So
it was. There you go. It was.
There it is. It was, and you didn't do shit, you know. And there you have it. Okay. So with that,
I just
my whole thing with all of this is the bitch who need to be let have and care that should be the promoters. All of this should go to the promoters.
Somebody got to find out who promoted that show because we need to track these motherfuckers down.
Exactly. Okay.
Because it could be exactly what everybody is saying. They trying to stir the motherfucking pot and all kinds of shit. You stirring up publicity and all this old shit. Come on now. Did 50 say anything yet?
I got to find out the name of that show. Research department. Who in the research department? Find out what the name of that show was. It was the comedy show at the Fox Theater. Huh?
It was in Chicago or Detroit?
It was in Detroit.
Okay.
I think DL is giving a free show to make up for this. Really? Okay, I wonder. It's her damn husband. Okay.
Well, everybody know that. Yeah. So it is.
No, but it can't be everybody against her. She plays a part of her own destruction. Wanda,
yes.
And that's where I'm going with this, bitch. We just gave you the solid win with this whole thing with Lee Daniels sitting up there saying, look, you know, this, and blah, blah, blah.
She got a monkey ass up there saying Tyler and Oprah again. And she bought up Tyler and
Oprah and damn Steve Harvey again. And Steve done said something on his show. Because Steve was like, bitch, wait a minute. This ain't got shit to do with me. Because everybody knows you ain't mad at me. Everybody knows this ain't got shit to do with me. Then you call everybody motherfucking coons. You done called everybody motherfucking coons. But the part that I think that just what wear this out for me, because you said this was intentional. I knew I was coming on stage to blast his ass.
She been waiting.
Anyway, comment on this particular show or doing this show was to blast his ass out because they were working together. And she said, but you got Tinder. You got Tinder. Okay, you of all people, Mr. King of Comedy, you Tinder over a joke? Bitch, that wasn't no motherfucking joke because if this was intentional, this here was a vendetta. That ain't no motherfucking joke.
You've been holding on to it, waiting to let that motherfucking cannon be released.
You know, this was a vendetta, and right there is where you lost me. You lost me.
It's unprofessional, first of all. You just get your foot back in the door. Why stir up this shit now? That's why I said, did 50 say anything yet?
Not yet. I haven't seen anything. I beg the question if she had any material. I don't know because she only had, listen, her contract that she floating around said she had 30 to 45 minutes.
And she kept going.
Yeah, but you took 10 minutes talking about that, so you done wasted a third of your motherfucking time on bullshit. Okay, now listen. I'm gonna tell y'all, the cussing pastor had it. Listen, the cussing pastor.
I ain't seen him in a while.
Oh, well, you know
he came through my pages.
No, he just lost his son.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he just lost another child. So they, you know, he and the mama been burying his son and their son.
Shout out to Master P and them family.
Yeah, because he just lost his daughter. Oh, he just lost.
That's the one that was on drugs too.
My God. But he came up, he did an IG live. He said, listen, y'all arguing about the wrong motherfucking thing. Was the coin right?
Right.
If the coin was motherfucking right.
Did you get paid? It don't make a goddamn difference.
Get your and see, that's how I meant to lead this, because I'm in the mind of my big sister, my little big sister, Stephanie Mills. Stephanie always, she has said this. She said, child, as long as my coin is right, I don't care. I don't care where I am in the lineup, because the money is still the same. My money is still the same, whether this is, as long as what we sign and my money right. I could be first, I could be last, I could be in the sweet spot in the middle, honey. Okay, whatever the case may be, is my money is right. I don't care where I am, because she said that all the time. Like her and Shaka and them were touring or whatever, and it wasn't like, okay, I'm an opening act for Shaka. She said, "Tell my money right. I don't care where I come, because I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna do my thing.
And then y'all gotta come on after me. So if you could keep up, then keep up, bitch.
Keep up, or no, you got to keep up,
right?
Because if you let the show
they got like a
fall,
so it's not one of those things where it doesn't even matter. It's like,
yes,
you still gonna put on a good show. And Monique, it should be like that with you too, because whether you and DL get along or not, you are a queen of comedy and he is a king of comedy. So what fucking difference do it make?
That's just her word. We don't know if it's true.
Well, both of them, it's just both of their words, because they both put up stuff that either one of them, it's just both their words. Until we hear from the promoters, it ain't even gonna never make sense.
Right, and that's what it is. We need to find out who was the promoter of that
because
show.
It could have been a promoter all in her ear.
Fox Theater,
Because it could have been a promoter all in her ear saying, "Okay, Monique, you gonna close."
No, you know what? No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was the promoter at all.
I think she made that up.
Huh?
You think she really just made that up?
I don't think she made that up. I think that was Sydney in her motherfucking ear, because her contract says that, you know, she's going to go on and she's going to be the headliner and close the show.
Right.
That's what her contract says that they wrote.
Well, where the signatures at?
And
I ain't see signatures on either one.
We got it out of redacted, honey. They redacted the shit out of it. You know, black lines off there, so we don't know.
Well, they said that was all everybody's personal information. That's what they said.
You know, but okay, cool. But that's what brings me pause, and this is where I am. I'm like, damn, girl, I'm on your side for real, I am. But bitch, you make it hard for me to battle for your ass when you out to see. You know this. See, Monique is, and it's sad because she's becoming this person. She's becoming that bitch to where you mad bitch, and you really need some psychotherapy,
right?
And you need to go handle that shit, because what you think you taking out on stage, you're not. Because I have
with your husband, that's your manager, right?
Yeah.
The manager should have told you, don't go out there and say shit about this.
Right.
We'll handle it after.
There. I know he was there. She always traveled with his ass.
We will handle this after.
Right.
Go out there and do what you need to do. Let's make this money. I'm your manager. I'm gonna take care of it. As long as you getting paid headliner money.
He knew how to call my motherfucking number and tell me about a goddamn suggestion.
Okay. So
we called you for an interview, not a damn suggestion.
The fact that she cannot see this because this is her husband, for the Queen of Comedy, to be honest, Adele and some more killed it. Well, I really like, I'm gonna tell you right now, as far as Queens of Comedy go, Monique killed it. She did. And some more gonna kill it every motherfucking time. I don't know what the fuck about some more. I think they all did a good job. Even Miss Laura. I miss Miss Laura. I ain't see her. She not dead, is she? Because I ain't seen her doing nothing in a long time. But as her manager, you supposed to help her make better choices. Do not go
Right.
out there and talk about this.
Right.
We will handle it after. Didn't they say she was late too? Didn't they say she was late?
I think
Well,
I
she
don't.
said she was
I'm
late.
not sure.
But I guess if she thought she was going on last, then technically she wasn't.
Right.
Right.
No, he said that she got there. She was supposed to go on at such and such that she and she got there
like right before, like
right just before. Right. Okay.
Yeah, you right, Ro, because when my daughters used to perform, right, there's always shit that's gonna be fucked up when you get there. Okay, thank you. I just haven't seen her in a long time. Yeah, I believe that too. When you get to a venue, wherever y'all performing, whatever, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be at least 1 or 2 things that ain't what the fuck's supposed to be. Okay. I remember there's only one show where my girls was really pissed. Well, actually, just Keisha. Something happened. I don't know. I can't even remember what it was, but she was pissed, and that's the only time that I ever had to say to her, "You never lose it, ever." Right. I got that. I never want nobody to say that y'all hard to work with. You know, we always early for every show. We always early for every sound check, everything, whatever. But if you got an issue with something that's happening, you tell me and I'll take care of it. Because I remember that's probably, Brian only been to 2 shows that my girls ever had, and they probably did like 400. And he had tried to say something to me about it. He was like, what's going on? I said, mind your business. They your kids, but I manage these motherfuckers. You don't know nothing about this. Shut up.
Okay.
Don't worry about what I'm saying to her right now. But yeah, you want your artists to give their best. So he doesn't, he being your husband or whatever the fuck he being, but he not being your manager. He's not.
Okay.
He's not a good manager.
She keep going on the fact that he was able to broker a deal that got her the most money she had ever gotten.
Okay, how long ago was that? 20 years?
And how many times has he done that? Okay, how many times? Because my whole thing is this, and I still go here with her. I'm like, Miss Thing, y'all are Hicks Productions. If you got all this star power that you want everybody to believe you have.
Where's the money?
Not so much as the money, honey. Where are your products? Your project.
Like where's the project?
You should be able to do this and carry it on. You should be able to have promoters in your back pocket that you know is going to work for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that day is where I am. I'm like, Mo, come on, baby. If you got all of this because you bitching and moaning and complaining, and I get it because you're like, well, we out here fighting because I got to fight for those who coming after me. Miss Thing, right now I feel like Whoopi. You're not fighting for those who coming after you right now. You're fighting for you right now. And what the whole thing of is that if you're fighting for me, and if I can get it, then the history books would let those who come behind me say it can be done. Right. That's what you're fighting for. Okay. That's what it is. But bitch, you sit up there saying, y'all fucking with my livelihood. That ain't about the bitches that coming behind you. This is about to make sure your shit can get you. Exactly. You can get done.
If you really thought somebody was fucking with your livelihood, you would act better.
Right.
And it's not about cooning. It's not about being a coon. It's about being professional.
Right.
With some kind of good decorum and handling stuff in better ways.
Oh, see, they gonna have her broken. He gonna openly move on once he ruin her. Now you know what?
You ain't gotta go nowhere. They got the kind of relationship where he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. So
they've been knowing each other since they were in grade school. So he's a part of her life forever. Okay, but you're saying something, Wanda, that her sister had wrote in a letter. I was trying to find that episode up on their station because they were doing the Monique and Sydney open relationship thing, and I think it's like up on YouTube somewhere or whatever.
Oh, well, like a podcast?
It was a podcast. But she had read this letter that her sister had wrote her. And when I tell you her sister laid into Sydney's ass, when she laid into his ass and called him all kinds of trifling niggas and how he wasn't doing nothing but laying on the couch and not working and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Still, she laid into him. The sister laid into Mr. Sydney.
You said it right the first fucking time.
into Sydney, honey, and Mo was courageous enough to read that letter because she ended up saying why she, basically why she don't fuck with her family and blah 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 because it was toxic energy and this that and the other, and she was courageous enough to read that letter. And I'm trying to find that episode because I'm telling you, the way how she did that, honey. The sister and then was telling the same thing you just said, Wanda. That motherfucker ain't no good for you. Okay, not to be in your life as this. How y'all been friends and carrying on? Now I understand that. If I'm not mistaken, I think Sydney has an older child. I think he got another child somewhere, which shocked me. I was like, oh, he had pussy before. Okay. I'm just being transparent because that's what went through my head. That's what went through my head. Okay. And things. And I was like, oh, okay. And boom. But here, you said when she lose her value, he gone. But my whole thing is, I don't believe so because he was there before she had value in the Hollywood value. You know what I'm saying? He was always there. He was there with her first marriage and through her second marriage. And now he's her third marriage. But he was always there and carrying on. So I don't know. I wonder if he was the cause of any of the breakups of her marriages.
Now let's talk about that. Good. The only common denominator in every fucking thing that keep being fucked up in her life.
Oh, stop it. I hate her acting like the damn Harriet Tubman of women's comedy. You know what's saying?
I cannot. Listen, y'all play too damn much.
Oh shit, that was good. That's really.
I just want us to not have to talk about Monique in this kind of form.
In a negative. I'm over this.
BMF second season come out. She playing Goldie. That's what I want to be able to talk about. Because Monique,
I'm ready for her to get back into the work. Let me get back into the work.
They already started filming, so
this is where she's going to have to prove herself. She's got to get into the work. Because right now, if you really want to know the truth of the matter is her stand-up, I don't even think it's as funny as it once was because she's too bitter right now.
Right.
She's too bitter right now. And I'm like, hold on for a minute. Miss Thing, I know you did not put that picture up on my wall. Hold on. Miss Mumbles, why you got that picture on the wall? No, you take that damn picture down. It don't belong up there. That's the celebrity wall, bitch. Get that picture down.
Oh, no. Niche, you ain't put nothing on the celebrity wall.
Yes, she did. I'll put the picture of her on this goddamn celebrity. If you don't get, I'll burn that bitch on camera. I'll burn it on camera, bitch. I will burn that bitch down on camera. Oh, no,
can you find me that medicine while you over there pondering around, please?
She's still looking for her. She's still looking. Okay. When I found everything else, honey.
You did not hang something on the celebrity wall. Lady, you're trying to be slow. Baby, I can't get around that.
I'm sitting up here talking. I just happened to look. What the fuck? It's probably been up there for about an hour, so I guess. I'm sitting up here. I just happened to look up. What?
Girl, okay, she be done told you out by the time I got the people or something. Come around there now.
Okay.
I'll be there, but you might not have no breath in you when I get there. So stop it.
Come on, let's do it.
Okay, so be that as it may, the children, honey.
Oh, wait. I know I wasn't here for the first hour or so. Let's talk about Jada.
No, I did not. I was going to save her.
Okay, we could say what you know. She
What
ain't
drop
sick.
a break on her next? You know what? If it does, it's because and to be honest, I really think if it does on the project, it's going to be because somebody is pushing her buttons, and because they want to make something happen. Okay, if it's something like that that go down on the project. Because I've never heard of her being difficult to work with on the project. It's always like in negotiations,
right,
or whatever the case may be. It's always something because it's never been a problem on the set.
Right.
It was never a problem on the set. It was always
I've never heard
afterwards.
That.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
So if it happens, it's because somebody at that time when she said, "Don't fuck with me," because I don't fuck with nobody, I would take a word at the end. Because I've never heard her being a problem on set. She's always come in. Hell, they say that she come in professional. She knows her lines. She take a block and she take directions, and blah 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 blah. Okay, and carrying on. She gonna have them all apologies revoked. Child, be that as it may, that girl. I'm telling y'all. She lost me when she said this was intentional.
When she said that, I said, "Oh,
this was intentional," which means whether contract or not, because she said that with on the thing, the contract just happened to be the icing on the cake.
On the cake, yep.
She came there to come and blast his ass.
She came to do it. She said, "I've had other opportunities to say something, but he wasn't in the room, and I've been waiting."
Okay, which means she could have done this the same way he did her. If it was a jokey joke, you throw the joke out there because it was a joke.
Right.
But you said out there, you calculated this, which means you done became the monster. You done became the monster. And that whole thing was about blasting his ass.
That's it.
So now how can I have your back, girl?
Because that sound like
contracts.
Just like when you was recording people phone calls. Bitch, you've been putting shit in the arsenal.
Right.
I ain't mad at you for doing it, but keep it funky with us. You did it because you did it.
Right.
You did it because you wanted to do it.
And that's what lost me in the fight. Because like I said, in the beginning, I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. I think I'm Team Mo, because if she talking about the contract or whatever, that's always been her receipts. I said she gonna pull them up because she got one thing she will have the receipts.
Right.
But now, bitch, you a stunt queen, because just like I know, well, I could draft a receipt.
Okay. Baby, call me up. I draw you up a whole really
give me a W-2 form, bitch. Okay. Okay, right, Juana. It was nasty. Yes,
it was.
It was nasty and it was mean. It was very mean.
Very calculated.
Yeah. Very mean spirited. And honey, that there is just it's not. Fuck being professional, honey. That's just not a good look at all. When you're on the comeback, bitch. We just celebrated you, and the whole thing with you and Lee Daniels and Tane. And I'm trying to go back to TGIF with over there with Claudia and Funky Dineva and my Al Reynolds in my head is one of my side pieces, right?
You know him and Baja are friends.
Oh, really? Al was supposed to be coming on the show a long time ago. He said he would do it.
They used to be business partners.
We were never able to make it happen. I still want him to come on because it was fresh after the divorce. And I told him, I said, well, I don't want to get into that because I think, the press has already sensationalized that enough. He was just starting to do his, he was doing personal taxes and that kind of work, whatever. And we were talking about trying to build wealth and how to get your money and stuff stacked together. That's what we were going to talk about. And he said, and he told me he appreciated that. So that there was right when I first started. Girl, we'd be 13 next month. Oh my God, wait a minute, honey. We are 29 days.
Oh wow.
From anniversary.
Damn. We I just thought about that because we had anniversary and then we had anniversary and then we had other anniversary.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Ciao.
Well, y'all see my cash app down there the Monday, my birthday.
Okay. She is fixing to be the Amber Heard of comedy. Oh.
Y'all, I could not watch that trial of shit. Maybe just because I
bad juju on herself. Okay, yeah.
I didn't give a fuck, so I didn't even know what the fuck. All I just kept hearing there was a defamation lawsuit, and that was the girl from Aquaman and Johnny Depp ass. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Whatever, child. Listen, Johnny won.
I did hear that.
Johnny won $15 million. She got her counterclaim or whatever it was, but basically she still owed. Her counterclaim was less than what she got to pay him. So whatever. Okay.
Baby, y'all see the girl, Nene boyfriend wife trying to sue her?
Yeah, whatever.
She trying to do like Fantasia old boyfriend did.
Okay.
Old boyfriend wife did.
Speaking
I
of
did
that,
not know that law was like that for real, North Carolina. Because all I kept saying here today was saying, oh, child, I wish I would have had this level of pettiness back in the day. Because when we were stationed in North Carolina, I'd have sued Brian and that bitch he was fucking around with. Hey, Princess.
Here's the thing, and I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all know I had posted up on my Facebook page that I met Nene Leakes a few nights ago.
Oh, did that?
Yeah, at the Donut Factory, honey. You know, that Wednesday, this past Wednesday, there was a whole big to-do with a birthday party that was being held at the Fox Theater here in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And Diddy was hosting it. Okay. So I put a video up there. I got the video from someone who was there to, I had them to send it to me because they were able to get him, not getting out of the car, but he was standing in front of his car and everybody was ahead and he walked in. But of course it was star-studded and carried on, blah, blah, blah. I saw a couple of folks, these newfangled children I don't know because a lot of them are reality TV show children and I don't know these children.
I don't be knowing who the fuck it is.
But I did see Tiny from Escape. She was there. I don't know if I liked her dress tonight. It was cute, but
well, the other day King acted up at the Waffle House.
Oh Lord, okay.
He showed his ass at the Waffle House. Now, in King's defense, they was fucking with him first.
Okay.
And he was all gangsta hard and all kinds of stuff. Now, boy, goddamn well you does not grow up in the hood. King, I'm gonna need to sit your ass down. Call your daddy and tell him.
Right. Okay.
So T.I. had to go on after to tell,
Lord. So I'm and mostly I'm meeting them when they're leaving, okay, or seeing them rather. So Tiny, I saw her. I think one of the Kardashians. We were told one of the Kardashians were there, and I think it was the younger one that she got to the black boyfriend because I saw the cameras following her. So
they all got black boyfriends. The one that had the kids or the one that's the model?
The one that's the model, I believe.
Kendall.
Okay.
Kylie is the one with the 2 kids. Kendall don't have no kids.
I think it was her because they were sending I saw all the cameras following and carrying on. I said, okay, that must be her because they filming for the reality show. Okay. But Nene, I noticed her first by her dress because she had this beautiful. It was a hazelnut brown sheer that had these gold leaves in it. Oh, that bitch was sickening. Oh, that was sickening.
Ooh,
that was pretty. Oh, it was sickening. And of course, when she turned around, she broke that smile, honey. I said, oh. I said, well, hello there, my darling. How are you this evening? She said, oh, I'm fine, thank you. I said, did you enjoy yourself and have a good time? She said, oh, I did. I had a wonderful time. My feet didn't, but I did.
Okay, Nene.
Okay. And so she was escorted by one handsome dark man, honey, with the nice salt and pepper beard and mustache.
That's her boyfriend. That's him.
Okay.
That's
him. My God.
He's fine, honey. He fine. He got that.
Fine. Oh my God. All that pretty skin. He got to be from the islands. He got to be from the islands or something. Yeah, because he got that rich that you could always tell because that richness in that skin, honey, that's not American black.
It's, like,
honey.
it's either Inoni or Enoni or something like that. I forget, but it's around
He's
there.
gorgeous. And I was like,
Yes,
oh.
God.
And so she walked by and I said, yeah, well, have a good evening and get home safe. And she said, well, thank you. And they went to the car. So I was like, oh, okay. You know.
And he fine, baby. He fine. Oh, Lord, he fine.
So, yeah, Tiny, I didn't get a chance to talk to her because her security and carrying on, you know. I'm already 6'4", so when you got security that's 6'8", looking like they're 400 pounds, I'm like, okay, never mind, honey. He kept looking at me. I'm already security for the hotel or whatever, so I'm like, listen, I'm on my post. Okay, making sure y'all get together. Now, I'm not starstruck like that, baby, so okay, but you're doing your job, so I'm not gonna sweat you like that. But I'm doing mine, so y'all hurry up, move this motherfucking car. Okay.
Hey, y'all look good, but get your asses out the way.
Get your ass on, because if you're going home, go the fuck on. Okay. Right. So yes, who else did I see? That I knew by name. Huh. Oh, 2 Chainz. Chainz was there.
Oh, Chainz was there.
Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
That's like seeing one of our buddies.
Right, because you know that would have been that would have Chainz, what's up? You know, but wait a minute, somebody came up and hugged me. Somebody came up and hugged me, and I forgot who it was. Oh, the hairdresser. The guy who was the hairdresser to everybody, honey, because he was here last year.
Derek J or Miss Long?
No, not Derek J. No. I can't think of this girl's name. She's from California. So the big tall girl.
Oh, the one that got the show?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh shit! What is her fucking name? Kim. Shit! Y'all research the lady hairdresser. She do all the hair for the stars. Kim.
No, this is a guy.
Oh, this a guy. Oh,
this a guy.
I don't know who that is.
It's a guy, honey, I can't think of his name but when I saw her, honey, I'm like, oh, Todd, you here this year? I said, when they told me that somebody was up here doing hair, bitch, I should have known it was you. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. She said, yeah, baby. I mean, she came and gave me a hug, carrying on. Because she had her wig on and shit, honey, you know, this, that, and other. And I said, okay, so that was cute. That was really cute. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's what we do, honey. That's what we do. I saw that the other day. Funny how when working security, you meet a lot of people you don't expect to meet. Yeah, child, you know. Yeah, you know, and of course, because of what it was, we couldn't sit down and, you know, take pictures or whatever because it was a conflict of interest, of course. Right. You know, so we just had to let them be. So, yeah, that's a comment. Whenever y'all see me say I met somebody or whatever, most of the time when I'm at the donut factory, and I get folks that always say, okay, where the pictures? I want receipts. Honey, I can't because I'm at work. Mm-hmm. You know, and you know, we can't do all that and this and another. However, trust true. Okay. Mm-hmm. So on that note, darling, let me let you guys go ahead on. I'm gonna get off of here. Okay. And yeah, I was supposed to be going to an affair tonight, honey, but I'm not going because I don't feel like driving. Okay. I'm not going, but I got an 11 o'clock appointment tomorrow. I got a meeting in the morning for the Democrats, honey, the Southeast Democrat Party or whatever.
They say, wait, is this somewhere I'm supposed to be?
You can come if you want to.
All right, if I'm up.
Okay. You come with me if you want to, because remember what we're trying to do to get out the vote. And I'm trying to get the car club to come and do the phone banking. It's these people. And today, yeah, we're doing a face-to-face meeting. We haven't done one of them since I've been involved with this. And so the guy who was my team leader, we're supposed to be co-leaders or whatever. He called me today. I said, well, shit, I ain't heard from you in forever.
Right.
You know, and it kind of pissed me off a little bit because I'm like, okay, what the fuck are you calling me for? Because, you know, you haven't been returning any of my text messages or whatever, so fuck it, you know. But, you know, we got this meeting tomorrow, and he said, well, if you come tomorrow, we can meet up afterwards and have a brief little meeting on how we can get this thing done. And I'm like, listen, a lot of folks don't like to come and vote until November. They don't.
And that is the messed up part, though, because this is how we get to them places, because you don't go and put in your votes for who you really want to be in there. Now you wind up having to vote for
Exactly.
what we left with.
Yeah.
Because if it was up to me, I mean, I'm not saying I don't have nothing against Biden. But for real, I'd have rather Bernie's old ass be in there.
Okay.
I'm just saying. In the primary, when we had to vote, I voted for Bernie. I sure the fuck did.
Okay.
But it's not like if Bernie ain't gonna be there, my ass was gonna vote for Trump. Hell no.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Enough people don't go out in the primary elections to get the person that you may actually want, and then you complaining with what you got left. We already don't get nothing but the lesser of the two evils, no matter what.
Anyway, right. Mm-hmm.
Let your voice be heard, or stop bitching.
Okay. So that's what this meeting is about tomorrow and carrying on and all of that. So on that note, honey, we're going to let you guys get back into your own little world. It is a Friday night.
I'm going to sleep.
You know, and carrying on. I'm waiting on Alabama to get back because he had to go back home, go handle some business, and he's on the road back. He said he's about an hour out. I'm like, okay.
Wait, did you know I didn't realize that was his page? When I said I was about to ask, was he at Big Boy Pride? I didn't realize that was his page till I went and I said, oh shit. And I just started and I followed him. Followed him. TikTok has been unfollowing people for me because I had already had my 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
But apparently last week I looked again and I only had 9,974 people that I was following. And it does that from time to time, and I don't like it because I don't know who the fuck they unfollowed for me.
I have no clue. I don't know. All I know is if you listen, y'all go follow my TikTok, honey. Go look at my latest couple things I done put up there, honey, because I did a legs and hips. And
you did one of them.
Body.
Oh shit! Well, I'm gonna do at yours then.
well, just go. It's a photo collage. Okay.
You ain't do the dance.
Well, oh no, it's a dance.
Mm-hmm. Go look at Candy's thing.
I got to catch the dance.
Go look at Candy's thing. Candy done made it a whole goddamn thing now.
Oh,
since it went viral, they went back. They done made a whole video for it and all kinds of shit.
Oh, okay. I got to go check that because I'm loving this. It's the tagline. Listen, all she need, they just need to make a house music of just that part.
Because remember, that came from the play.
The play, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So, y'all go to my TikTok. It's the same name as my my Cash App right there. Okay.
A1 Storm _215.
Okay. So
y'all come and follow us and have some fun with us.
And carry it on. And listen, y'all help me get some of these goddamn trolls, honey, because I like their asses up in my comments.
Baby.
I like their asses up in my comments.
I make reaction videos to their fucking comments. I be like, oh, bitch, today I got time.
Okay.
What you need to do is stay the fuck over it, because this is the shit with trolls. If you don't like what's on our pages, keep the fuck scrolling, bitch.
Keep scroll. You ain't got to put no comment down there. Why is this in my FYP? I don't know. You made a TikTok. I don't run
the algorithm. You better
get the
take
fuck off my page, bitch. You on mine.
This person that told me when I said, no matter how you look at it, no matter how you want to perceive it or receive it, if you were born white, you are born with a privilege that we just don't get.
Right.
No matter how much you down for the cause or whatever, your experience with the police 99% of the time is going to be way different than mine. Okay? This motherfucker going to say, oh, well, I don't have no white privilege and blah, 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 blah. And something. I said, first of all, yeah, they said if you don't like it, stay off my page or something. I said, do you see this comment, motherfucker? You came on my page.
Right.
I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know you. You came over here. So this is why you about to get your ass handed to you, motherfucker.
Okay.
I got time, cuz.
Okay. Go, girl, hit him, man. Yeah, she's like, oh, I love messing with it. Baby, listen, I get right back with mine because, you know, I get the Bible thumpers.
Just right the fuck out.
And carrying on, I get the, oh, my God, what is this? What did you read? Reading is fundamental. It says big boy pride, bitch. Okay.
And all you had to do was keep on scrolling, bitch.
Y'all go and go look. Just go have fun. Because I got some folks to say, oh, I took an Uber straight to the comments. I said, what did you find? Because that is what you thought, honey. I hope you got what you're looking for.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean no harm. Okay, baby, so I'll give a little love back. Okay, that's cute. Okay, that's cute, honey. But just know, and somebody put up in there that somebody said, oh, he'll get with y'all in these comments, so you better watch.
Baby, all my comments, they be like, some lady told me one time in there, she said, oh, I know never to piss you off.
Okay.
And I love you too, baby. And send to the little hearts. Hey, please understand that, honey. This ain't what you want. This mouth is venomous. It's straight venom. Okay? I am a songwriter and a screenwriter.
Right.
Baby, the imagination and the vast words that come through this mouth, as my mother taught me when I was little, and I kept her tagline. One of my thoughts can bust your entire brain. You understand? This ain't what you want.
Okay, the truth. So on that note, darling, you may finish all of your crumpets, babies, because the tea has been dished, and you've been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meech and Aunt Nika, and in the absence of the big guy, no, they had a late dinner. He and Nay went out to dinner.
Okay.
And he said we'll be in once they get home, but they probably done went to sleep because he had a long day. So yeah, I'm sure he'll probably be up in here tomorrow. Okay. So on that note, honey, listen, I want you to take and do me a favor, like, subscribe, share. Okay, so we can get these numbers up, honey. Listen, tell all of your friends that you love and adore, and honey, want them to have some fun with you, because y'all be trying to tell them what we said, honey. Just tell them to come on over here and like, subscribe, and share with you so y'all can watch it together.
Come on.
And carrying on. But if you hate us, if you think that we talking bullshit, if you're mad at us for what we said, tell all your motherfucking enemies, honey, to like, subscribe, and to share, so they can come over here and find out what the hell you're talking about. Okay? Bye, Leo.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say, you ain't tell Uncle Meech you love him. You be like, Uncle Meech.
Uncle Meech, I love you.
All of my kisses. Okay, my kisses. Okay.
Right, say goodbye. Get off.
Okay, and carrying on. So, my darlings, honey, you may finish all of your crumpets because the tea has been dished, and you've been dishing tea with Big Meech. Until the next time, my darling, yes, honey, we will see you tomorrow as well. Same bat time, honey. Same
bat channel. We're gonna put that man back on Me TV. Y'all know that. I'm just.
Did they?
Yes. I guess it's the summer.
Listen, you know I like the episodes with Batgirl, honey.
Man, I just like to hear them say the corny stuff. Holy camoli, Batman.
I know, but that was the 60s challenge. You know, everything was all about the hippies and shit then. So, but
we love y'all. We see y'all tomorrow, though.
Okay, and so on that note, my darlings, and I couldn't hold it this time, honey. I was losing my hair.
Lord, see y'all tomorrow.